promised myself I wouldn't do this anymore.
Then don't. My wife wouldn't mind just one.
Get out
All
of
right.
here. I don't want you.
All
That was
right,
fucking
yo.
rude.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Coming at you. 97.5 squirt.
Tina
Yeah.
did it better.
That
Did Tina do it better?
Tina did it better.
I don't know.
Welcome back
Might
to Drop Dice,
That was-
your hopefully favorite
hurtful.
internet D&D podcast
Telling the truth.
made by a bunch of weird people.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's the truth.
Though aren't they all?
Nothing but.
This is Amber, your benevolent DM mostly. Where we last left off, the gang had a little fight crew. Well, Gregor, our paladin, recovered from a long night and some fun times.
I had a great time.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's still alive.
Yeah.
You got to cheer on the squad when they were doing their little battle
Getting their
thing.
butts kicked.
I sure did.
I mean, Kronk won, so
Kronk-
he didn't get his ass beat. Too
yeah,
bad.
all I really watched was a dark blob move about the arena, and then Kronk
Yeah.
was just standing there with his hands up, like, yeah.
That's all you need. That's what victory looks like.
So yeah, let's go around and introduce ourselves. I am, as always, Amber, the DM, and I have the memory of a dead guppy.
I am Dylan playing Kronk, Enator, the pit champion of Karak-a-Karak.
Reigning heavyweight champ.
Reigning, defending.
Fake news.
I'm Ben, and I play.
Wait, what kind of guppy are you?
Our favorite kobold monk.
Alec with a new character, Gaunt.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
We're doing it.
Zach,
we're
this is
doing it
great work.
live.
You know how it is.
Fargrim, would it be?
Guys, I'm really bummed you guys didn't do the guppy thing with me.
My fucking
That's a those are personal things.
Well, the
Oh,
the
fair
bummer with that is, like, we would have to sit here and, like, explain the
Explain the
scenario.
one
You know what I mean? Like,
All right, we're not going to get into this. We're moving on.
let's break down some deep guppy lore.
And so D&D begins.
enough. Okay. So yeah, you guys are back at your rooms. You find the items you ordered are left mysteriously on like the little table in your room, kind of wrapped up nicely in some cool paper.
hint of lemon.
Yes,
Tears
your
the
armor
paper
does
apart.
smell vaguely of lemon.
Yeah, I'm getting a hint of lemon off this armor right now. It's pleasant.
Very nice.
It's a pleasant surprise.
Ek rips the paper apart with no regard. For
Yeah, there's just
for the
paper
presentation.
flying everywhere. And you find a necklace. And next to it is a little note written in Dwarvish.
I bring it to Gregor to read.
So, like, I assume he's just gonna run up and like tap me on the shin.
Yeah.
So I'll bend down, like
Gregor, can you read this?
pick up the paper and look. No, I can't.
All right.
I'm gonna hand it back to
Is everybody together? Am I running room to room?
That is up to you guys. You guys want to all be together? Do you want to be going between rooms? What's the vibe here?
I mean, I'll grab my shit. I'll head back out in the hallway.
Yeah,
Mine's
Yeah, I'm
just a
gonna-
crown.
I assume I'm already. Yep, I can put my stuff on.
I'll run up to Fargrim. Fargrim, can you read this?
Yeah. So I'm gonna take it and read it.
Pull up what it was again, because I wrote it down. I can't find it now. You see the little note. It says, once a week, you can name or describe a person, place, or object, and it brings to mind a brief summary of the significant lore about the thing you name. It might consist of current tales, forgotten stories, or even secret lore that has never been widely known. If it isn't of legendary importance, you may gain no information. The more information you have, the more precise and detailed the information you receive is.
So, like, the more you already know about it, the better the information you'll get.
Yes.
That's cool.
That's fair.
That's really cool.
Totally uses through our pursuits.
All right, Echo, put the necklace on. And go, I don't really know what that means, but it's a cool necklace, and he made it magic.
That he did.
I'm pretty happy.
You also notice where there wasn't a stone before, there is a glowing, like, purple and white stone.
And there's stones. I love stones.
It's very pretty.
Thank you.
Yeah. Kronk, you get your circlet back. It allows you to
Nice.
cast Compelled Duel once per day, recharging at dawn.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Now I can protect Ack from getting his ass beat
And
by
Gregor,
angry dwarfs.
your armor is lemony fresh. And repaired.
That new plate smell.
Mm-hmm.
So before I go back out into the hall, like, I'm gonna go inside and just put my shit on.
Okay.
Oh, you came out of the hallway without your shit on?
Well, I was wearing like
He was
Yeah.
wearing his bodysuit,
yeah, like
Okay.
the wetsuit,
but I'm putting on my plate and stuff.
Gotcha.
the Randy Best Friend limited edition custom wetsuit.
Best friend limited edition.
Yeah. Okay. So, what all do you want to do?
I'm gonna go and try to find an audience with the king.
Okay. He's a little busy, so it takes a little bit, but you're an old chum, so he is going to make time for you. Is the whole party going with you, or is it just you?
I guess that's up to them. I just tell them that's what I'm gonna
Do
do,
you-
and I just head over there.
Do you want us to come with you, or is this something you'd like to do on your own? You know, because it's kind of your vibe, but your people.
Yeah, I'll just I'll just go on my own.
Okay.
It'll be easier.
All right, have
We can
fun.
Wait here.
So he receives you in like a kind of small, like personal chamber. It's not super bright, it's kind of cozy. He's just kind of chilling. Gestures for you to sit with him.
So I'm gonna go up, Snorri, old friend. I've come to ask you one more favor.
Of course, Fargrim, I am here to be of assistance.
Before we depart, I was wondering if it is possible to get some sort of, wagon or anything that could kind of help us carry all the things that we need to carry on our way out, and a
Yes.
horse.
Yeah, we have some extra wagons. I can send one with you. We have a set of beasts to pull it as well. Let's count it
Perfect.
down.
Yes. Do you need anything of me before I leave?
No, I am gladdened to see that you are still alive. I hope that you find peace on your path. You seem agitated, but for your position, that makes a great deal of sense.
It's been difficult coming back to the dwarfhold. It's bringing back a lot of things that were buried deep within. I really don't know how to make sense of, but we're just gonna go ahead and keep pushing it down and trying to find the honor I seek.
That is a fair choice. Well, I wish you peace, my friend. He kind of does like the forearm clasp with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
I will have the. When are you leaving?
probably this afternoon.
Okay. I will have the wagon ready for you. Just ask one of the attendants and they will take you there.
Thank you. And before I leave, I'm gonna give him something. I'm gonna give him
A wet willy.
a
Titty twister.
Big sloppy kiss.
I'm gonna give him one of the gold pearls that I found in the vampire hole, like the
Oh, one of the
keeps.
black pearls?
Yeah, one of the black pearls.
Okay.
It's like, and tell him like the story of how we got it, and I thought it would be a cool little thing that he could have.
Thank you, Fargrim. It is. I will definitely cherish this.
Right on.
It's no
Alright.
snail, but
Next best thing.
Yeah,
May you find
snails
a
are kind of my thing.
glorious death, and may your axe always be sharp.
All right. If you need me, just call for me, and I will find my way back. And with that, I depart, and I'm gonna go back to the peeps.
Okay.
Tell them that we're gonna have a wagon ready for them, or us. This afternoon, we can obviously leave whenever. I am also gonna try to go to like a goods place or like a smith to try to find something that could help my help me be a little bit tougher, I guess.
Yeah. You go down to the market and you find someone in the armorer booth who has exactly what you're looking for. It is a... Let me pull up the stat for it. It is a dwarf chain.
Dwarf chain.
It is a fairly rare item, so it's a little expensive.
Okay.
It's about 1,000 gold, and it will give you a +1 bonus to your AC.
Oh, I got one of those.
It's 1,000 gold.
Yes,
I'm gonna try to haggle.
go for it.
It seems
You should get it. You should get
seems
it.
expensive.
Haggle daggle.
I mean, it's a rare item, so that's, I believe, in the range for rare.
Yeah, probably, but
Yeah.
to me, to Fargrim, that's expensive. So I'm gonna try to
That's
haggle.
fair.
Do you know who I am?
No.
No, I don't either.
Hmm.
I don't know who I am half the time.
I know, that's real.
Am I real?
No.
No.
And I rolled an 11.
Storekeeper rolled a 5, so they're gonna knock some off of that. It's gonna be 700 gold.
That works. I'm gonna go ahead and pay that 700 gold.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
Of course.
I'm just gonna go back to the peeps.
Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do in Karak-a-Karak before you leave?
Stock up on meat.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, getting. I mean, provisions.
Okay.
Just meat.
Yeah.
How many days worth of provisions do you want, and how nice of provisions do you want?
Really nice meat.
So like, for the, I'm looking at the.
List our options.
Okay, you can get squalid, poor, modest, comfortable, wealthy, or aristocratic, or you can just buy straight up chunks of meat.
So let's go. We don't want squalor, but like, we could do like poor, or modest. No
Chunk-
problem.
We'll do modest. Well,
Okay,
much
modest
is
is 3 silver per
Aristocratic.
person per day.
Oh, that's not so bad. Yeah. we could-
Aristocratic. Let's go crazy.
Aristocratic, that is 2 gold piece
Fuck
Easy
that.
per
clap.
person per day.
Easy clap. I got it. Give me 10 of them, bitches.
10 of them. Okay.
10 days of food.
For just you.
Yeah.
Which is probably
It's
gonna
just
extend to like
meat.
30 days.
Yeah, for him, it's probably like double that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say since Ack is freaking tiny, even by kobold standards, you get an extra you get like a day and a half per day. So if you're buying 10, you get 15.
Yeah.
Gregor would also like to buy 10.
10 of which of aristocratic.
Sure.
Okay,
So that's gonna be what? 20 gold.
20 gold.
20 gold for 10 days of food.
Can I have that pencil, please?
Do we know the weight of the provisions?
I'm assuming you guys are keeping it in the wagon.
He's nuts.
Got him.
And no, I do not have them.
Okay.
offhand.
Do you care about keeping track of the weight of provisions?
As long as it's fairly reasonable, I don't care that much. If you're gonna tell me you're gonna buy like 3 months of food,
10 rations apparently weighs 20 pounds, according to D&D Beyond.
I mean, 3 months of food
What do
is
they
like
know, though?
I
2
know.
bags of rice.
You get no actual like
Nutrition.
nutrition. You just eat rice.
Nope, food is food.
Just meat.
You
It's
don't
edible.
meat.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
like,
kill
hunt along the
things.
way.
Yeah, we
It's-
kill things
it's
along the
like-
way. You can just cook them.
It's like,
You get-
Char-
We're doing the poverty edition, rice and beans, and then we
Yeah,
kill
man.
animals.
it's
you
like
know.
Charlie Kelly.
It's like living in New York.
Ack is not concerned about 20 gold.
It's like Charlie Kelly.
I've got a pretty high survival, so I mean,
Ack can
My
also...
rap beat stick.
Ack gets double the amount of food whenever he goes hunting from what a normal person would
Fucking
get.
scavenger.
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Anyone else want to buy some food?
Kronk will buy some food.
Cool.
How much total do we have right now? Everyone's
I bought
basically
10
got 10
days.
days.
Yeah.
So-
Is-
That's a good rule
15.
of thumb. Because
how much was 10 days again?
20 gold.
20
per
If
day.
you're buying like really nice food, it's 20.
The
Yeah,
aristocratic
whatever.
food.
Well,
Yeah.
I think we'll all.
Are you gonna-
fucking caviar.
Are you going to tell me
MREs.
Kronk is not going to buy the aristocratic food?
He is, but he's going to get 20 days.
Oh, okay.
So it's 40 gold?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got to feed that caboose.
Mm.
Are we like keeping track of food now?
Yeah. Not so much now because you're not like in the wilderness, but once you guys start getting to like the desert,
In the desert.
In the desert, son.
so it's not a huge deal, but just like something to like kind of think of.
Yet.
I'm also gonna make sure like I have a significant amount of ale with me as well.
I mean, more than just your
Bottomless one.
yeah. Don't you also
Oh,
have
yeah,
some
that's
like
right.
kegs of dwarven ale somewhere too?
I
like,
do
a bag
have
of
my
holding?
bottomless mug. What? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. No, you're right.
Wait, we have a bag of holding.
What?
No, just like like I have a mug that
She has an alchemy jug, and then I
Oh.
thought at one point
Okay.
you had a
Make-
bag of holding with dwarven meat in it, but maybe
don't-
that was a different campaign. I might
It
be
had
getting
to
that
be,
mixed up.
Because
I
like
don't remember.
I don't have a bag of holding. I don't think anybody in this party has
I
a
don't
bag of
know. Bag
holding.
of holding.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Gorst had
Gorst
one, right?
had one, but that was his.
Yeah, we should have stole that shit.
Yeah, for real.
He's gone.
Should have murdered
that's
him.
probably why he ran away.
Should have mugged him.
See, this is the exact kind of attitude that
Totally.
led to him leaving that goodbye letter.
Yep.
Which is quite, I didn't realize you guys were going to read it when I wasn't actually here. But I just want to say it was quite professional. It was my standard leaving letter.
It's
Letter of
It's the same,
resignation.
yeah, it's the same one he puts into actually.
Did you guys actually like read it?
Yeah.
Like,
Actually, right.
Yeah, we read it
Yeah.
on.
yeah, quite
It
professional.
was on Ack's door, but Ack couldn't
can't read.
so he just like.
No, it was
ran
on
to-
Gore's store. Ack found it on
Oh,
Gore's
yeah, Ack
store.
found
Yeah, yeah. And then he basically ran it around and people read it.
Yeah, fucking Gorst.
See, the
put
real
it-
mindfuck is what if Gorst was standing there in ghost mode just watching you guys read that shit.
He would have heard us talk
what-
about
fair
how
enough.
Gregor wanted to kill. Should have killed him.
Gregor even said, like, should have killed that dude when I had a
Shit.
chance.
Should have purged him.
He left timely.
You're going to have to ever, forever
If
live
we
with the
f-
knowledge that he ran a train.
If
of
we
ghosts that
find
you
him
help
again,
potions.
he's dead.
I mean,
You owe him your life.
saved my life. I don't owe him shit.
Changes nothing.
Anyways,
changes
moving
nothing.
on. We're done with that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Okay.
Fuck them kids.
Anything else?
I think
Anyone
we're
else
good.
want to buy food?
I think we're good.
Okay.
Ale. If Hargrim's got his ale.
We
you
need some
guys-
sort of water.
I got it.
Can I
system.
ask about a decanter of endless water?
You can ask about that. Let me pull it up and see.
I'm not gonna get one, but you can ask about it.
They lead you to a store with some magical wares.
'Cause I feel like that would probably be more useful than having 800 years of rations in the desert.
I don't know, man.
In the
You can live a
desert.
lot longer without food than you can water.
So
I mean, realistically, with his
uncommon-
helmet teleportation, couldn't he go into a restaurant, take a rock, and then Uber Eats us every time we want something?
Yeah, we could
That-
theoretically like
do that. I
do
mean, I get
food
three
runs and shit,
charges
but-
per day, I believe, is
Yeah.
the rule on the helm. So
save it for emergency purposes.
Yeah, you can get a decanter of endless water that will cost
Looking at
you.
What's the damage?
It's not like we use it every day though. You could totally just like
500.
pop back somewhere.
500.
And, like,
I would like to haggle.
Go for it.
how do you haggle?
Persuasion?
Yep.
Boom. 22 unnatural.
Okay, he knocks it down
I naturally rolled
to
a 22.
200.
Down to
On my
200?
20
I'll
sided
take that.
dice.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I'm also going to give him a 5 gold tip.
Ooh.
Appreciate his business.
That's some disrespectful shit.
Haggle down and then
Haggle
tip
down to
him.
500 and
Hey,
then
dude.
tip him 5.
Hey, he dropped it really low. I appreciate it. Like, hey,
Deal.
man. Like,
Amber, a question for you, real
Yes.
quick. So I, as a
The answer is
paladin,
no. What's up?
as a paladin, I can take the create food and water spell.
Yeah.
I currently don't have that selected, but like getting ready to go into the desert, would that be something where I could swap that spell for?
Do paladins change spells when they level or every morning?
Yeah.
That I don't know.
Because I forget how paladins do that, and
mean-
we can pull it up.
Let me look that up.
It's a good thing to look up.
yeah. Glad you
Oh.
waited till we all bought food to check this.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I figured it now.
Yo, dog, did you guys
And-
know that
and
I
if-
could manifest
And
bougie food?
after Kronk bought a
Is it,
Well-
I'd imagine
decanter
it'd
of
be like
endless water.
I'd imagine it'd be like hologram food, like fuck, what's his name in SpongeBob?
Oh,
Plankton.
No,
He's
it's-
like, hologram meatloaf, my favorite.
I believe.
Oh, preparing a new list of paladin spells requires time spent in prayer meditation.
Yes, you can pick new spells every day. Then I believe.
Oh,
How,
fuck yeah.
how can you make food appear though? Because I can
Magic.
summon.
It's literally
like,
magic.
animals,
Yeah.
but-
It's literally
it's-
Jesus in the desert making it.
Yeah, it's like
rain bread.
mana from and
It's tasteless, but it's filling.
Yeah.
Is basically what he
It's
can make.
church
I'm gonna keep you
wafers.
guys alive.
So like I have conjure animals. So like conjuring an animal
That's
killing
not-
it for meat would
no.
not be the same.
No.
It disappears when you kill
Yeah.
it. It just like
It's because it's not actually an animal. It's like a.
It's a fake
Spirit.
creature
What
that
about-
looks like an animal.
So I can make plants grow. What if I grow a plant that like grows
that
fruit?
could work.
I guess
Potentially.
technically, yeah.
Technically.
Damn, I
Technicalities are the best
Yeah,
kind.
exactly.
Yeah,
I
that
create
probably work.
45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. No.
You just shit that out, or
Yeah,
what?
I just fucking
Yeah.
I'll
It's
kablam it. Yes, I'm gonna.
It's
gonna
like it's
add
it's
that
like
to my
Jesus
spell
feeding the masses
repertoire.
with a basket of
How much of a
Bread
spell
and
slot
fish.
does that take?
It's a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay, yes.
And I only have 2 level 3 spell slots.
Yeah.
Okay, so cool. We can save that in case of emergency.
Yeah.
I
basically.
imagine Gregor being like, "Welcome to the Good Burger, home of the Good Burger."
Gregor's basically at the point where he can, do minor miracles for the believers.
I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna get
He's straight up Jesus feeding the masses.
Yep.
Oh heck yeah!
Fish
All
and
it
bread.
takes
Fish
is
and
a
bread.
9th
Yeah.
level paladin.
Yeah. Is it good food? No. Is
Pretty
it
much,
food?
yeah.
Technically.
That's true.
I spawn in more of that goblin soup.
God damn.
Hey, give me
everyone poison.
give me another level or two, and I can eat that.
I thought Ack was okay with it. Gregor was the one that had a problem.
No, because Gregor's immune to
Poison?
poison. Ack couldn't stomach it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Ack puked it up.
Kronk just
But
doesn't
once-
eat dumb shit.
Once Ack becomes immune to poison and disease, then he can eat that stuff with Gregor, and
Heck yeah.
they can have fun eating all the
They
random
can
shit.
eat all of the like gross, like week-old sushi together.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's a bonding moment. Trauma
It is.
bonding.
I can't wait for like them to eat some shit they shouldn't, and it's not poison or disease. They just go into like fucking some kind of like
It's a special kind of
Shut down.
mushroom when you start tripping balls.
Yeah, tripping balls.
I mean, Ack did that.
it just like damages your
Act
stomach
did do
lining,
that.
and suddenly you just have like digestive problems.
Gregor's got to go vegan.
Okay.
Ack did get offered random herbs that he ate and got really high.
Not really high. He got a good high. He could have gotten a really bad high, but he got a good high.
All right. So yeah, now that we bought food and water, and at least I have that's like that now. So if we run out or something happens, we can. The trip through the desert, we should be all right.
Yeah, it should be awesome.
Sweet.
Is anything else happening while you guys are in Karak-a-Karak?
I think we're just waiting for the horses and carriages to be ready.
Yeah, we'll just
Oh.
head down and
Wagons.
start going to pick those up.
Wagon.
You
pick up
guys
the bump
are
bus.
led down to a large opening where you see a wagon pulled by a large ox.
Ooh, a large
It's an ox. Huh?
An ox, yeah.
Dude, fuck horses, man. We got an ox.
What's
We do
that?
got an ox. Yeah, who wants to explain to Ack what an ox is?
So, it's what it is.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
can tell what it is.
By the way, it is.
It, it really is
Yeah.
how it is.
Just take that picture in real quick. Look at it real good.
And that's what it is.
That's an ox. That's the name. Like I'm a Kronk. That's an ox.
That's true. You are Kronk.
Exactly.
And that is Gregor.
Yeah.
And Fargrim's over there doing something.
Yeah. So like I don't know if that thing's named ox, but it is now.
What is it named?
It's Ox the Ox.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I'm Kronk the human.
That's
Ackwaves.
ox the ox.
Ackwaves.
That's Ox the Ox.
Ackwaves.
It just kind of keeps chewing its cud, doing its
Just
thing.
waving at a large cow.
doing ox things.
Yep.
It's a fucking yak.
Okay. I'm assuming you're also like Gary and the horses are going to be brought in from the stable, so you guys can
gather all their
depart.
goodies.
Well, I'd imagine we're just going to shrink Gary this whole time, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise it's going to take us 7 months to cross this
Yeah.
desert.
Shrink them. We'll
Okay.
stuff them in a wagon with everyone.
Put 'em
get
in a
the
duffel
horses-
bag.
yeah.
Okay.
Fit as much as we can.
He'll be
It
on
will
Fargrim's
take 2
shoulder
trips
next
to
to
get
Ack.
there.
Okay.
Between the wagon, the ox, the horses, and all of y'all.
Oh, for the teleporting, you mean?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Where in Matorca specifically? I'm assuming you guys are going to Matorca
Yeah.
from previous
Matorca.
conversations. Okay.
Did we take something from Matorca?
Yeah, I don't
Kronk.
remember where it went though.
I don't remember specifically that either, to be honest. 'Cause I know
Ack
we had
has,
planned.
Ack has his dress from Matorca.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Who
This is from Matorca, and he holds up his dress that is
I
still
thought we had
stained.
something from like a rock from by the stables.
Yeah, I thought we did too, because I remember.
Because I thought that's
this
where we
coming
left
up.
from, so we
Yeah.
got a rock from there.
Yeah.
Oh my god, whatever one of the cops is working at the stables is gonna lose his shit.
We're
We're gonna
just
pop back
booping.
up again. He's gonna be like, God damn it.
Yeah. So I remember we definitely grabbed one because I had to take 2 trips last time.
Man, these guys don't take money.
Yeah, they refuse.
The
Fucking
guards refuse
morals.
to take
It all
bribes.
goes to
Yes.
orphans.
Yep. Okay.
But yeah.
So you guys poof in. You appear in the stables where some guards are actually doing some like drills and like marching formations.
Just,
They just
surprise, motherfucker.
spaz out just a little bit. There's some confusion. Weapons are drawn. What did you take the first round?
So the first round, I would have brought like Kronk and I think the smaller stuff in round 1.
Okay, so like you and like the horses,
Yeah,
and then
just
the
so
wagon
that-
and the ox would be round 2.
Right, so that way it's just not me by myself with an ox and a wagon in the middle of the police station.
Okay, so yeah, you guys appear with horses, and it is you and Kronk apparently surrounded by guards that are in a state of disarray, quickly turning into preparedness.
In fact, because he's waving. He's waving.
Salutations.
Yeah, Kronk puts his arms up, and he's not wearing his helmet. It's probably like clasped on his belt, and he's just like, "It's all good. It's okay. I'm Kronk. Y'all know me."
The highest ranking guard kind of comes up. He's like, "Why are you here? You are not authorized to be here. Please remove yourselves from the premises. I don't care who you are. Get out. You cannot be here."
You mean premises as in the police station or
At the stables.
or at the stables or just Matorca as a whole?
I've been here before. This is where we
Yeah.
get our horses.
You are in the guard stables. You are not authorized to be here.
Real quick. It's only gonna take a second. I gotta grab a thing. I'll be right back, and then we're gonna clear out right away. Is that cool?
So you're just out of game. Are you leaving everything here and then you're gonna come back with a
more
wagon?
shit. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm gonna leave Kronk behind.
Yeah. So he's like that, and I'm like, "Yeah, we'll get out of your hair. We
Yeah.
apologize.
I'm not even gonna wait for a
didn't know
response.
that
I'm just gonna
people weren't
boop out
allowed to be
immediately."
here. So we will get our stuff out of the way." And like Gregor vanishes.
What business do you have in Matorca?
We were actually coming back for a hiring event. We are looking for folks to travel with us on our way to the land of the dead. We need some companions, so we were gonna set something up over in the market. Maybe I don't know if you guys need a permit.
We're gonna kill
assuming.
the god of death.
That. Yeah.
As that's happening, like he's trying to explain that, I'm just gonna boop back, just with this fucking ox in a wagon.
I didn't get a chance to say it, but I'm gonna say it now. I did minimize Gary, so he did not pop in as a huge snail.
Yeah,
He's minimized right now.
Yeah.
He's in a gym bag.
Yes.
He's on Fargram's shoulder.
Oh, dude, that's cool as hell.
So the guards are not having any of this. If you are just here for a hiring, why did you not come through the front gate? Why are you in this restricted area?
Well, we were really far away. So my companion here
I'm just gonna move this ox out back here.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. He's got an enchanted helmet.
Some
lets us
guards
teleport
kind of
places.
stop you from moving.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Your wagon, your horses, and all of you guys are surrounded.
Okay, so just let me. Okay, let's cool
Act
this down.
leaves.
Okay, we're not trying to cause problems. So his helm lets us teleport places, right? So we
When
were at a
suddenly an arrow
dwarven
comes out
keep.
of the forest.
We were there because we needed to gather some supplies, get some magical items taken care of for our journey, and we came back. However, you need to have a rock or something from somewhere for the teleportation to go off without a problem. And we had a rock from here from when we were here last time, and we were here with our
It's not an
horses.
exact science.
Yeah, so we just came back here. We didn't know that that was a problem. We thought it was fine because we've been here before we stabled our things here. So we just came back here thinking it was okay.
Why would you be stabling your horses
Like I
in
said,
the
it's-
guards' special private
Because
off-limit stable
First of
instead
all,
of the public
Because
stable?
we support our local law enforcement, and we were awaiting processing for paperwork during Kronkmas for a exotic animal, so we had it.
What's
the
the name
guards
of
stabled it here
the queen?
for us until we could get our paperwork done.
We gotta take notes, man.
Yolanda.
Yolanda. Yeah.
Yolanda.
Yep. Queen Yolanda.
Yolanda said it's fine.
You know High Queen Yolanda?
Well,
We
he
do,
does.
personally.
She complimented my dress.
That sounds like her. Wait here.
Yeah, no, you're just gonna scoot over. I'm just gonna get this ox out of the way.
Yeah, we can move
No,
things out of the
you
way.
can't.
Yeah, no, it's cool. You just go to the left just a little bit there, guy.
Yeah.
You want to open that door?
No, you
Yeah,
are.
it's cool, man. Just hold that door. Just hold
Yeah.
the door real quick. Like,
A ring of like spears kind of gets like layered around you, so
cool,
you're
so I'm just gonna
facing
I'll sit right here then, or
as he goes off to get
about to summon
supervisor.
Randy and fuck all y'all up.
Just out on the ground, just flopping.
Are you guys gonna name drop anyone else, or you're just gonna like ask for the High Queen to?
Who was the cop we met last time? The captain of the guard. Fuck.
A girl name.
Yeah.
I tried to forget everything
Was it
that happened
Courtney?
here.
No, it was,
No.
No.
Lindsay? No.
No. We know.
Is this happening in character?
Yeah.
This is you guys trying to remember the name?
Remember.
Is it?
I
is
don't
it-
remember their name.
Was it Lindsay? Was it Courtney? I
We're
don't know.
acquaintances with the captain of the guard. Feel free to go get them. They know exactly who we are. This is just a big misunderstanding.
Yeah, I wouldn't say friends, but acquaintances was definitely the
Yeah,
right word.
acquaintances.
He goes off and he comes back with Kaylee Welford.
Kaylee, good to see you, buddy.
He sees you
You
guys.
see him walk in and meet her, we're all like,
Kaylee.
He kind of puts his hand to his face.
This is such an It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia moment.
Why are you here?
No,
Okay.
so we just want to hold that door real quick.
All
Let's
right.
get this
You-
ox out.
Gregor, just 1 second. So, as I explained to the other guards, we are here returning from Karak-a-Karak to do a hiring event because we need traveling companions for our venture into the land of the dead to go fight the undead. So we were looking for some extra help and came back to the stables here because our teleportation method requires us to be acquainted with an area or have an object from it. So we had a rock from the stables where we had kept our snail that you guys needed paperwork for.
Oh, I
promise.
remember the snail.
Yeah, ringing bells? Yeah, so we had the rock from here because we weren't told we weren't supposed to be here last time, and we thought it was fine to just come back here. Clearly a misunderstanding and a mistake. Won't happen again.
I will take your rock and you can get a rock from elsewhere.
Okay.
That's fair.
Yo, Gregor, just give him the rock.
Just gonna toss him the rock.
He kind of looks at it, sees that it's just like a. What method do you use to label your rocks?
There should be some chalk on there.
There's actually just a bag filled with rocks.
I really don't like giving up rocks. This
Just okay.
It's a magic marker.
He kind of turns to the guy, to his man. He's like, "It's okay. We can let them out.
Cool. Yeah, I just
They
want to
didn't
hold that
see
door.
anything." Just he
I got an
turns
ox
back
here.
to Kronk. Just go.
You're
Just
gonna kill us.
Okay, thank
just
you.
go.
Got an ox in a wagon here. Just want to get that door for me there, big chief. Chief, want to hold that door?
Do you guys need anything from me? I apologize for the troubles.
You really think the chief himself is gonna hold the door for you?
I know you guys won't take money, and that's fine. I'm not trying to bribe,
No,
but
just,
I apologize
just
for the
go.
inconvenience.
This is not a good time for your shenanigans.
The ox shits on the floor.
Is something going on?
wait, yeah. Is it
Everything
not
okay?
a good time because we're annoying, or is it not a good time because something's happening?
I am not at liberty to talk about this right now.
I'm at liberty to hear about
Have
it.
a good day,
Are
and
you gonna get that door or not? I don't.
he kind of glares at you, gestures to one of the like new guys at the gate who kind of like opens it.
PFC.
Cool. I'm shooting him a thumbs up.
Kronk, it sounds like something's going on in your hometown.
Yeah, it does. We'll catch you guys later. Again, sorry. Finger guns. And we're just going to start heading for the door with Bucephalus.
Finger hand crossbows.
Yes. Okay.
No, there's guns in Warhammer Fantasy.
I was gonna say I don't
That's
know if
powder
there's
weapons.
okay.
Belchers.
Yeah,
I wasn't
powder
sure if they
weapons
had
and
those
stuff.
in this world.
Dude, on our way out, I'm just gonna say that I'm pretty sure the ox is gonna take a giant shit on their floor.
I'm gonna grab a rock from just outside of the door that we leave. Gregor, I found another rock.
Cool. I'm gonna mark it.
With our magic marker.
Emphasis on magic.
Yep, it's a magic marker.
Yeah. It marks things magically.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna swing my axe on my shoulder and then just walk out with the area of my other shoulder.
Okay. Yeah, you guys come
Stomp
out
out.
into the main part of the city. With a little bit of walking, you get to the main marketplace. How would you like to alert people to your hiring process?
Okay, first of all, I'm going to approach the nearest guard. I'm going to be like, hey.
The one at the door that you just walked through?
The one
yes.
that's holding the door.
I'm going to double back real quick and be like, hey.
Hey, chief.
Like,
Is it you-
we're about to do the hiring event. Like, is there anywhere specifically you need us to be? Like, is there
Not
any kind of
here.
restriction? So like not right here or not right over
He
there.
closes the door in your face.
Guy, I'm just trying to follow the rules,
Just trying to be a law-abiding citizen.
not trying to cause problems.
There's no response from the other side of the door.
Okay, I
Defund
yell
guard.
over to Kaylee. I'm like, where do you want us to set up so we're not in the way?
You hear a very long, drawn-out sigh.
I'm just gonna
And
look
the
at her.
door opens.
He hates us so much.
There's like a little brief pause. You can assume he's like
Go to City
taking
Hall.
care of some stuff. The door opens. Kaylee walks through. It like immediately closes behind him. He's gonna go over. He's gonna clap you on the shoulder. Be like, Kronk,
Kaylee,
this is not a good time.
Kaylee.
I can deal with your shenanigans later.
It's not shenanigans, it's the law.
I
Like, I need to know what's okay.
go. This is so not my job.
Hey,
I
If
tried to
you
ask your
Just
little
go
PFC dude,
to
and
the
he shut the door on me.
clerk to the clerk's office. They will
goddamn
take care
clerk.
of you.
hey, Kaylee, you,
Yes, small
you,
one.
you doing all right?
No, I'm not. Okay, it's been a bad week.
Can-
Okay,
can we help?
No, actually,
We're really
can't.
good at helping.
We are.
I'm
actually.
sure you are, but you
kn-
can't
know
help me
from
with this right
experience.
now.
I beg to differ,
We fix a lot of problems.
That's great, but
More than we cause.
which is a lot.
that's great. I will catch up with you guys
Ox the ox shits
another
again.
time.
All right,
I-
you let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, this is.
You know
yeah.
where to find me.
Yep. Yeah, I'm sure I will find you again. I'm sure you will find me again.
Absolutely.
Kaylee, we'll find you.
He just kind of shakes his head and goes back inside, and
All right,
the
thank-
door
thank
closes
you.
and latches behind him.
I'm going to head back to the party and be like, yo.
Sounds like it wasn't a good time, yes.
I think something's going on, guys.
So that went really smooth, right?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna make a run to the clerk's office.
Okay.
Be like, hey, if you want to go like get the horses stowed away and stuff at like the normal stables, I'll be right back with whatever we need to get set up.
So yeah, while he's doing that, I'll
Gonna
go.
get some posters, some markers.
Yeah, I need my tools.
My tools. So yeah, while he's going to that, I'll go to the normal stables and put our horses in ox to ox.
I'm gonna go with him so I can have Gary be put over there, and then I'll show him the snail
paperwork?
paperwork. Yeah.
They very
'cause I'm
readily
not- Swear to
accept
God.
the snail paperwork.
Okay.
Very
Very
good.
good. Very well.
Gary
very
gets
well.
a very nice, large, cushy, one of like the better
Yeah.
dolls.
I'm gonna tell him. I'm telling him he's small now, but he's not gonna be in a few hours.
He's
so.
just like tiny
Just hang tight.
inside this massive, nice
Yeah.
stall.
right.
Yeah. Just giant room.
I'm gonna
Tiny
give
snail.
him like this little crumb of a snack.
Yo,
He just kind
hell yeah.
Yeah.
of slurps it right up.
How much is it gonna cost me?
It is going to be 10 or 1 gold a day for all of the assorted animals
Oh, that's
So
and
just-
storage of the wagon.
So we'll
That's
just hit you on the back end when we're about to leave.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
A
just
gold
one
for the menagerie.
That's
Cool.
not
1
bad at all.
gold
Wow.
per day for the menagerie.
That's not bad at all.
Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Don't give him ideas.
Incredibly
So-
fair. Incredibly fair pricing. Thank you, sir.
It's an incredibly fair people in a fair city.
It's not, but okay.
I don't know about this.
So I get to the clerk's office and I'm gonna go inside and be like, "Hey, my name is Kronk, Enator. Probably know me. I am trying to set up a hiring event outside, public. Is there any kind of paperwork or documentation that I need?"
Yes, if you are setting up in a public place,
Yep.
you need to get Form 37B for
Okay.
a public event.
Where do I get that?
Right here, they hand you a form. You
Excellent,
will need
thank
to
you.
fill that out in triplicate. They hand you 2 more forms.
Excellent.
You also, if you wish to advertise this, will need Form 507C.
Okay.
That will need to be only filled out once.
Do you have that for
luckily.
me as well?
Yes, they're like handing you
Gotta
the
go
forms
down the
as they
hall to
go.
the left
Excellent.
for that one.
And then, what method of advertisement are you looking for?
What methods are optional? Is there anything not allowed?
You are not allowed to write in the sky. You're not allowed to write in the street with fire. You are not allowed to use magic to get animals to break into people's homes and announce it to them directly.
Fair enough.
That's oddly specific.
Yeah, weirdly.
Yeah. I wonder who did
If
that
you do pamphlets, they must be distributed in a way that does not end up littering. And if you
8.5 by 11 paper.
12-inch font.
Yeah.
and there's an additional surcharge of 1 copper piece per littered piece of paper.
As
If
I'm
you-
hearing this, I'm just like filling my paperwork out.
Okay.
Just like going through. I'm like, okay.
If
sounds
you
good.
wish for a citywide announcement, that can be arranged, but it will take 3 days to process. And it's recommended that you have your event a few days after that to give people time to
Is there a way
respond
to
and plan.
expedite that process?
No.
I can't just pay more?
No.
That's surprising. Usually bureaucracy runs better when people give you a lot of money.
That is true. You could start throwing money and see what happens.
I'm not
That
gonna
is the
do
DM. That is not the clerk.
Okay. Very well.
It's going to accuse you of bribing.
Well, I was speaking to this person directly.
Yeah.
Yes, they say no, but they kind of give you that like.
Oh, am I getting the wink
You're
vibe?
getting the wink vibe.
Oh, okay. So as I'm filling out the rest of my paperwork, I was be like, so about that public announcement, if we could, get that as I slide the paperwork over, there's like 10 gold underneath it, and I just kind of like fold the corner back up a little faster. That'd be great.
Yeah, I think. Is tomorrow good enough for you?
Oh, tomorrow's perfect.
Okay, cool.
If we could do that in the morning,
Morning tomorrow.
that would be.
Kind of looks at the sun in the window, the little sundial. I was like, yeah, that can probably.
Let's
be
make
late
that
morning,
probably a for sure, and I throw an extra
Perfect.
gold over.
Public hanging in the morning. Perfect.
We're gonna have to tell Casey about this guy accepting bribes.
Oh, but he's not a guard, so it doesn't matter.
That's true.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, this is
okay.
just a normal person
Yeah,
working.
guards
at the clerk's
can't
office.
take
There's a
bribes.
clerk. Yeah, there's a clerk.
Clerks.
Yeah.
So if
Clerks don't have to have integrity.
federal officials can take bribes, guards can't. Got
Yes.
it.
Specifically
exactly.
not ones in the employ of the guard.
Yeah.
Is this a guard clerk?
No, this is just a.
This is a
city
regular
clerk.
like
yeah, this
city,
is like
city clerk.
the
Yeah.
person that helps you find the room that you vote in.
Yeah, plus 11
Copy,
gold
copy,
for like
copy.
some clerk is like a lot of money.
It's like a
Yeah.
month's worth
Yeah, that's
salary.
big money.
Yeah, man, that is pretty good. That is like a week vacation for a rich person.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay.
So yeah, they get the paperwork. Is there anything they kind of like get like a rundown of the types of people and positions that you're looking for?
Correct. Just going to give them a brief kind of synopsis. Like, we're looking for people with general combat experience, maybe adventuring, former military, law enforcement, the works, people competent enough to be on the road in dangerous areas, accepting high-risk shenanigans.
Potentially a bard.
If we could get someone who has soldiering background, maybe some medical experience, a cook, someone good with food, it's always important. And then maybe we'll just throw in someone with some literary history, maybe some background at the Mages College or something with literary arts, good storytellers, Entertainment's important. I want all of these folks to be happy on their travels. Morale
Also
is
to
good.
tell the tale.
Yeah, to tell my tale.
Okay. They kind of jot down some notes. An announcement will be made tomorrow. And is there anything else, Mr. Kronk?
No, that would, I believe, be all.
Okay. When are you viewing applicants?
As soon as possible tomorrow morning.
So they're gonna make the announcement in the morning, but
Oh, okay.
We need like a day to.
you
So,
probably
like, the
want to.
following
They're
day?
recommending you give people at least like a day or two to like get their resume updated and like show up and like take off work. And
Well, you know what? We're going to do that the following day because the people who really want it are going to show up. And we don't want the lazy slackers that are going to wait 4 days to get their paperwork in.
That's fair.
Okay.
We want those who want us.
It is not recommended, but we'll make it happen.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else, Kronk?
No, that should be all.
SDM. Okay. Cool. So you guys are gonna have like a day or two to chill out in Matorca. Is there anything you want to do? You're gonna find an inn.
I'm going to head back to the party, get together, head back to our usual hangout spot at that inn that we were at before. I don't remember the name of it, but it had our boy there, the bartender who really liked us, that really liked Fargrim in particular.
Let me go back in my notes, which might actually been in a different.
What's not to like,
Yeah, I dropped a bunch of money there and bought everyone rounds too. It's the one that the gang found me sleeping in that we've kind of been frequenting here.
Yeah, it was called the Damp Hole or something like that, right?
I don't remember.
I just remember it had a weird name.
Yeah, it had a weird name.
Gregor, I am like broke. I've only got like 2 goblin ears and like 5 vampire ears. We're really gonna have to do some adventuring. Got like no money left.
Dang.
We'll figure it out, bud.
He's like, I don't know if I can make rent next week.
I think it was the Empress's Fall Tavern.
Oh, cool.
Not that cool of a name.
I could have swore we stayed at might have been a different adventure then. I just remember we stayed at
I don't know.
a tavern or somewhere that had like a name like that. Where it was like,
Or was it the Duchess's Bounty? Those
Was
were
it the
two
slippery
taverns.
nip?
I mean, you could go to a different tavern.
Fuck it, let's go to a
Nope.
different
I'm
time.
gonna
You wanna try
look
somewhere new?
at Ack. I'm gonna toss him a
toss
I'm gonna toss him one of my gems that are worth 100 gold.
Oh, sweet, a rock. Thanks, Fargrim.
Gang shit.
I know you like rocks, bud.
I do like rocks.
Toss a coin to your kobold.
He's never gonna sell it. He's just gonna play with it.
Oh, yeah.
man, this rock is sick.
I'm gonna tell
gonna
him.
lose
I'm
it.
gonna tell him like, hey, buddy, this is worth 100 gold if you do want to sell it. And then
mean,
you could
like-
buy it, and then you could buy different things.
I mean, like, I got a bunch of gold and everything, but I'm just running low on ears.
Ah,
Yeah. Like, I can always use more rocks, but I'm
So
just running
funny.
low on ears. Like, ears.
He's actually sitting on like $2,000. He's like, man, I'm almost out of money.
I am.
struggling.
oh, are you really?
struggling.
Can I have been watching them since they appeared in town and like I'm hearing some of this? Maybe maybe I
We
recognize
do make a
Kronk.
commotion.
Caught some commotion with
Oh,
the guards.
always.
Like,
Yeah,
not,
do you-
not open? Do you want me to roll a stealth or something?
No.
But
I am an 8-foot tall, fully armored.
Do you want
celebrity.
to? I'm gonna say you can run into them when they're like at the stable. So if you want to either follow Kronk or stay with the main party, you could probably pick them out in a crowd.
I'll just. I mean, I wouldn't know the main party, but I would probably recognize Kronk considering this is like.
Yeah, there's a
his
statue
town.
of me.
But yeah, we'll just say that I like not close. Like I'm not coming up to him, but
Yeah, if
like
you
I'm
wanna roll
kind
a
of listening.
Stealth just to see, and Kronk.
I got a 28.
Go off my passive perception. I mean, it's only 14.
Yeah, so Kronk, you don't notice that you're being stalked a little bit.
I don't particularly care.
Ooh, Valley of Plant.
I'm not really worried about that in Matorca.
Is he cutting-
Something's gonna pop off.
Is he cutting his thumbs?
So I already overheard that he's looking to hire people,
Yep.
right? Let's say
And you know when the hiring event is. You don't.
tomorrow morning, right?
Yes.
Tomorrow morning is the announcement, and the following morning is when we're
The
gonna
public
do the
hearing.
actual hiring event.
Gotta wait for 2 whole fucking days.
We want the important.
I mean, I'm gonna just kind of hand wave it unless you guys want to be busy those 2 days.
no,
No,
I'm just gonna be. I'd probably just be drinking.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
figured I'll just be hanging out at whatever hotel we're crashing at, or tavern, or inn.
Yeah. Just drinking. Probably hanging out with Gary.
I'm actually gonna.
I've got a thing we could do. I got this cool new necklace. We could use it.
We could do that.
I've got this thing, and he holds up the little like puzzle.
Nope, put that down.
I know, but like we could. Like, I'm not gonna play with it. I know you guys told me not to do the puzzle.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I
But
know
I
where you're
could,
going with
I
this.
could do. The dude said it does the spell where you learn stuff about stuff,
Yep.
and I feel like this is a good thing to learn about.
Ack, that is a really good idea.
I know.
Very
I don't-
astute observation.
Very
don't
impressive.
have many of those, so don't expect one for a while.
Gump, you're a goddamn genius.
I feel like Ack just like developed +1 on his intelligence from like the fucking existential thought process he had to do after the dwarf thing was such a deep question. He just like awoke a little internally.
He's now a slightly smarter guppy.
The dwarves blew his mind so badly that when it came back together, he was just a little bit smarter. Yeah, so we could try that.
So you're gonna try to learn some lore on your little key.
Yeah, I would sit with the puzzle, the Nagash puzzle, and cast legend lore on it
Okay.
Legend Lair.
and learn some legendary lore.
So let me pull up to see if it has any flavoring of how exactly this takes place, which I don't think it does. But basically, you're gonna kind of look at it, and you're gonna kind of be like holding your necklace, and like the little purple light in the like stone on it is gonna like kind of. It doesn't actually flash, but you like see it flash, and then you just there's like this little like. In your mind, you're just like seeing all of this stuff, and Ack, so I don't know if Ack has experienced anything like this before, but he is
Probably
going to
not.
get just these flashes and these images and just all of this like deep lore, kind of like the theme song to The Big Bang Theory, where like all of the stuff is just kind of like flashing through like human
Yeah.
history. It's kind of like that, but it's about this key.
It's like a Jimmy Neutron brain blast.
God blast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get just deluged with information, but the stuff that you pick out and kind of remember afterward is that it was linked to one of the books of Nagash. And this book, you see it's in like this like ruin on like this like it kind of looks like an island. You like hear like the ocean moving. There's some people, just a little like blurry and like vague, but you get the sense that this book is on an island. You also get some like lore on it that this is the book of that is, oh frick, let me pull up his name because I did not write
Archon
this
the
down.
Blurred.
I was not expecting this to happen as fast as it did, so hold with me
You
for a
gave me
second.
the.
I know I did.
It was on you.
I did
boo.
not prepare as much as I should
on
have.
you,
Yeah,
boo.
today.
just a couple of
You gave me an item that is lore dump. The
I did
the
do
item.
that, and
lore divination item.
Yeah.
I did not have the note page up correctly.
It's okay.
better be an
It's all right.
encyclopedia from now
Oh.
on.
It is. That is his name. Actually, no, that's not the one I want to do. Heck, where are you?
X just got like zoned the fuck out.
He's just having like a fucking
Yeah.
like existential out of body experience.
Mouth open,
Yeah,
tongue
he's just-
hanging out, drool dripping.
Spazzing just a little bit.
Just like staring off into the middle distance.
Cold sweats.
Yeah.
Do you believe?
Drool dripping out of his mouth.
He's now understanding what Fargrim's been going through the last 2 days.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Out of body experiences.
You get this vision of you get the name Krell. You're seeing this everywhere he goes there's like just like sadness and despair. Not a happy person, not a good person to be around. You sense that he is linked to this. You see a lot of liches around him. And you believe that he is linked to this book.
And liches and bitches, know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that
And
is.
then you kind of come out, like the light kind of fades back into the stone.
You know,
Holy shit. Okay, so I learned a thing.
Okay.
So according to the necklace, this puzzle thingy is connected to a book,
a bushel of books.
a bushel of books, and a guy named Grell, right?
Krell.
Krell, and he's
Krel.
he makes everybody really sad.
Okay.
And the book is on it's in some ruins on an island somewhere, and that's all I got.
Okay.
So Krell makes people sad
On an island.
on an island, and that's where one of the books is. In some ruins.
In ruins. Okay.
And there's also like really, really magically undead people.
Mm.
They seem kind of strong.
Hmm.
Very undead.
Mm-hmm.
So Kronk, having known that we had previously discovered that there was likely a book on the island of Sartosa, it's probably a vision referencing the island of Sartosa. It's south of the Border Princes.
Well, does each puzzle for a different book? And did we already know about that puzzle book?
I believe so.
The number of books and the number of puzzles are the same. You do know that. It was implied that they are linked.
Implication.
Yeah.
Okay, but-
Especially since one of the ones you unlocked, you heard them talking at the
Right.
Neferata.
How many-
that
how
the
many-
book got unlocked.
how many puzzles did we unlock again?
2. We opened 2, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think the
And
one
was
Ack
not. No, I never opened one.
Yeah, so the one you were looking at.
So
was
this is a
not.
different one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not
different-
one of the unlocked.
Different island.
Pretty sure
Oh.
they were both fucking. What was Tanner's character?
Simon.
Simon.
Simon. Pretty sure they were both Simon.
No, Gregor
No, I
unlocked
did one.
Yeah,
Oh, you
Gregor
did
did
one?
one. Simon did one.
Son of a bitch.
Were there 3? Because didn't he also like throw one and it burst open?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he threw it down on the table, and when he threw it down on the table, it came
It just
undone.
came
We
open.
did, I don't know if we. That was like
It was an out of
Tanner
character thing.
threw the
Yeah,
thing on the
Tanner threw it
table,
on the table and I don't.
and I don't remember if Amber counted it or
I
not.
believe I did count
Amber mandatory
Yeah.
counted it.
it. Yeah.
Because my question then would be, because I remember, there was.
Kronk took the last one from Ack because he kept fidgeting with it.
I'm just
No,
saying, as
Ack
far-
had one on his necklace. That was the one they were just looking at.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, as far as
Oh.
like
on my cursed necklace.
books that we know, there was the one we knew was on an island, and then one we knew was as a mountain, right?
Yeah.
Those are the two.
Oh no, one was in the lake.
One was
Well,
the
yes,
lake.
and
yes,
one
there
was on a mountain.
Mountain on an island.
Yeah,
No, the mountains led the way to where
mountains,
it was.
Yeah, mountains led the way to the island or something.
Yeah. But so
We figured
have
out
the
it
one
was
we have the one in the
Sartosa.
lake. We have the Isle of Sartosa. Yeah. Now the question.
And then this
would
is a
be,
new one.
Is this a different island?
Yeah, different island because this is ruins, not mountains on an island. We'll have to look into it.
Yeah.
We'll back burner that.
Either way, we know one is on Sartosa.
Yeah. We'll do this hiring event, and then at least now
We got some ideas.
we have like a heading to go.
Yeah.
Like, after the event.
A destination.
Destination.
See, the thing is, we're not going through the desert to go to Sartosa, though. We're gonna have to get a boat. We'll just bring all our shit on a boat.
Yep.
Get dropped off on the island.
I'm on a boat.
Okay. Well, we'll dwell on that. Maybe like find some maps, the local library, pass the time, do some research, and just kind of kill the day away until we start the hiring event the next morning.
Okay.
Very cool.
So yeah, day passes by without a lot of stuff. You guys have fun at the bar. Being further away from the Dwarven Ruins, Fargrim seems to be having a slightly better go of it. Yeah.
No, you.
Cool.
The next morning comes, and you guys hear this very loud voice coming from seemingly nowhere, basically giving the job descriptions that you listed and saying that interested applicants should come to the square in the morning and speak to Kronk Enator. Did you give the correct names of your companions?
I didn't give any of the names of my companions.
Okay, so just come talk to Kronk Enator in the square.
Yeah.
Kronkinator.
Yep.
Yes.
Kronkinator.
The good Lord Kronk.
Yep.
Of the
goodliest-
Christmas Kronk, or of the Kronkmas Kronks.
Yep. The goodliest Kronk.
Okay. Another day goes by. You guys wake up. I'm assuming you like set up a little booth or something, or like.
Yeah, set up like a station, like with a little like cut off blinded area that we can bring people into to interview them privately.
Okay.
And it's like fairly spacious so that my companions can be seated with me. And then there's like one chair for the guest, like on the other side of a large, like half moon table.
Okay. Does anyone need a notebook for note taking for this process?
Actually, I have
Likely.
my legal pad right here. I will use.
I'll take a piece of paper or something. Maybe a pen. Problem is, like Ben wants to take notes, but Ack would not remember anything.
We're gonna have Gregor taking notes. He's gonna be our scribe. Gregor is our scribble.
Good thing too. Good thing too, because my handwriting
You have a pen?
is just
Abysmal.
worst.
Excellent.
Can I borrow
It's that medical scratch.
Okay.
My handwriting was bad long before I became a medical professional.
Okay. So,
Mine wasn't.
there are a couple groups forming. There is a group of more medical people. There's a group of people that seem to be like twinging some instruments and reciting poetry. You can see kind of standing. Each of them is kind of off a little bit away from the group, kind of watching the crowd, or the group you would assume are applying for the soldier position. And then there's just kind of another group that are just kind of chilling, shooting the shit, that may or may not be there for the cook position. Which position would you like to interview for first?
Well, what are you guys thinking?
I don't even know what we have open.
So
What are
a
we hiring
soldier,
for?
a like combat medic, a cook, and a bard. Where would we like to begin?
Cook.
Cook. Very well.
Okay.
Day after day.
So the
Day after
first woman who comes up,
Okay.
she's dressed fairly well. You kind of get like the scent of like cooking herbs and spices off of her. She's wearing like an apron that has like some like little stains on it, but like she's dressed well. Just like it looks like she like came from the kitchen.
Just cook. Cool.
Yeah. She comes in very bolsterous right off the bat. Greetings, Kronk and other people. Hello.
Hi.
I was not told that there would be a panel for this.
There it
is
is.
a panel.
Okay.
It was meant to be a surprise.
Yeah.
You gotta
Fair
keep-
enough.
Keep you on your toes.
Yep.
It's an
Expect the
adventuring
unexpected.
gig. That makes sense.
Quick, what's your name?
My name is Lila Strongstar.
Lila Strongstar. Strong
Lila
name.
Strongstar. You are a strange lizard, but I have been interviewed by weirder. so
Don't need to be
whoa,
racist.
Whoa. I'm gonna be your boss. You can't just be calling me weird just because I am.
Okay, Ack, let's tone it down here. I'm going to be their boss.
That's true.
I'm gonna lean over and be like, gonna write racist.
Yeah, let's be cool.
What kind of is she? Is she human? Did you say that?
Yes.
Okay.
They should all be human.
yeah, they are.
I'm
all
guessing.
human.
Now who's the racist?
Well, no, like Matorca doesn't really have like a demographic outside of humans.
It's not multicultural.
Yeah, there's dwarves that like travel for trading, but
So, why? What makes you want to be a part of our team, Lila?
Well, you see, I love cooking, and I love flavors and exciting things like that. So I figured if I could travel with you guys, I could find some fun new herbs and spices. And I figured that would be pretty cool. I could use that to make my cooking even better.
interesting.
How do you
So,
feel about meat?
Meat's pretty dank.
I like her.
It's a great word choice.
Yeah.
It's our kind of word choice.
What are your thoughts? How'd you say you handle high pressure situations?
I mean, I was a line cook for 14 years. I'm pretty good under pressure.
What
Okay,
about
so-
pressure that's potentially
Life-threatening.
life-threatening?
Not of the man. We got a hell of a lunch rush kind, but of the
Like you're about to be physically
We're-
hyper
high
violence.
pressure.
Yeah.
We're running for our lives kind of pressure. Like possibly eaten by zombies.
I mean, I feel like I can handle that. I've been through some weird. Cooks have a surprising amount of pressure on them, so I feel like I will fit well in this position because, you
confident.
know, what's the difference between being yelled at by an irate client and, you know, doing
horde of
whatever it is you
zombies.
guys do?
I'm sorry. What was your name again?
Lila.
Lila
I have
Strongstar.
2 questions for you, Lila.
Yes.
Gregor, you want to write that
Do you
down
know-
real quick?
Do you know how to make a dwarven mead? And do you know how to cook with mushrooms, roots, and potatoes?
I exclusively cook with peppers, but I can probably cook with those as
Wait,
well.
exclusively?
exclusively?
Yes.
Does that mean no meat?
No, there's meat in it, but like it also has to have like peppers in it.
It's weirdly specific.
I'm like
I
that
find
with
it gives
onions.
the best. It gives it the best flavor.
So,
Exclusive.
I have brought a sample.
so is this a yes or no
pepper.
This is yes.
for both?
I'm not a brewer, so I don't know what the time frame of this is. So
It's-
and it takes a while to make mead.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at her and be like, you know what? Mine's probably better anyway, so it's fine.
I have brought a sample of my wares for you guys. I
Excellent.
figured that would help as a cook.
Is there enough for everyone? Me asking the DM. Like, do we
They're gonna be
see-
small portions because she was not expecting
I'm
there to
assuming.
be
I'm gonna write
4 interviewers.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
write unprepared on the sheet here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, they're little like hors d'oeuvres now because she like kind of like discreetly like cuts it into smaller pieces.
Little sample sizes.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
little
okay.
like thing of like smoked seasoned meat.
Interesting.
Yep.
Kronk would like to go ahead and try one.
Okay. It is extremely spicy. Like very flavorful. Not necessarily bad, but just like over the top spicy.
I like
Let's,
spicy.
It's like-
let's get a con save here.
Yeah, can everyone make
That's
a
a
con
6.
save? Okay. Kronk.
Eyes are watering up, and I'm just like, oh fuck, I'm pucker facing a little bit. I'm like,
Feel the
that's
heat.
hot.
Taste the heat, not the meat.
I'm feeling that. I rolled a 6.
I got a 19.
Ack is doing
pretty
great.
good.
What did you get, Fargrim?
I got a 25, so I'm loving this.
Yeah, you
I love
guys are both
spicy
good,
food.
but
I was a little concerned when you said only use peppers, but this is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like spicy
Kronk
stuff.
and Gregor, you are sweating. You are crying. You are just whatever the like if you had like a ghost pepper,
Yeah,
like
spicy
that whatever
or-
that spicy thing you ate that you immediately regretted in your life.
Yeah.
That's what's happening.
Spicier
Sounds
than
like
Miracle
red
Whip.
face.
I've had a ghost pepper. I bit into the end of a ghost pepper, just
salt.
the end, and I was like, "Yep, this is hot."
That's what they're feeling right now.
So Kronk's like teared up a little bit. He's gonna be like, so, oh man, if this was to work out going forward, we're gonna have to kind of like work on tuning the spice.
Oh,
little
did I
bit.
not? I'm sorry. I brought one of my more mild ones because I didn't want to overpower too much.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
Look over at my companions. Thoughts?
So you can't.
I'm loving this, dude.
You
This
can't
is
see
great.
Gregor, but all you hear is just like heavy breathing, and then
Heavy
just like my nose is running.
You need some milk.
The food is good, but I have one last thing I need to check. And I'm going to go up and walk up the back of the chair that she's sitting on, and I'm going to sit on her shoulder.
She seems confused, but she's in an interview and she doesn't want to be rude, so she kind of lets it happen.
Is it comfortable though? Do I feel safe there?
She comes into an interview.
Is she
and gets
bony?
molested by a lizard
Is she
man.
small and bony?
She's not small and bony. I wouldn't say it's like as comfortable as Gregor because she is a smaller person than Gregor.
Okay.
But and she does smell like cooked meat, so she has that going for her.
That's a plus.
It's it's not potatoes, but
Axe about to get me too.
I don't mind it.
I'm not like touching her or anything. I'm just sitting on her shoulder like a parrot, or the way Ack does.
Well, Axe sitting on her shoulder. I have one more question I'd like her to answer.
Okay.
Well, do you have any combat experience?
No, I had to fight someone off with a wooden spoon once, but I would not necessarily call that combat experience.
Are you open to being trained in some mild martial combat experience?
I mean, sure, I guess.
It would be very useful for self-defense on the road in case of any unfortunate occurrences.
All right.
Okay. Excellent. Because that is a necessity.
Have you submitted references?
No,
Okay. Go ahead and write
it
that
was
down.
not in the.
Do you
and
have a
where-
copy
where
of
would
your
I
resume
have-
for everybody?
So your resume says you have a gap in your job history, dude. So what's going on there?
Well, you see, I was studying
That was a
abroad.
joke. Yeah.
We're not seeing
broad
much
were you
volunteer
studying?
experience.
Peppers,
Oh, interesting.
and their many uses.
Ack gets off her shoulder.
All right. Well, I think
I think that's all we need here.
that's what I think. Well,
What was your education like?
we'll be in touch.
Self-trained.
We'll follow up with you. You will know by the end of today if you made the cut.
Okay.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you guys.
Thanks for the meat.
Fargrim's next.
Throws mug.
Up next, you guys have a familiar face from your adventure in Matorca the first time around. Kronk, you recognize Kevin, actually, I don't know if you ever got his name. The old man with the bad knee that you guys met in the caverns.
Oh, Kevin.
He is looking much
Old man
better.
with the bad
His
knee.
life got turned around. You guys know his name was Kevin. You
Yeah.
forgot his
Kev.
name for a while.
Bird.
He seems to be doing a lot better.
Did
He-
Ack meet Kevin? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What position, Kevin? What position are you applying for today?
I'm applying for the cook position. Ever since you guys came, you turned my life around. I took some classes at the Mage's Court. I got really interested in cooking. Turns out you can make more than just gruel, and it can actually taste like something other than dirt and sadness.
Yeah, that's pretty much a life-changing experience, huh?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So I figured you guys did so much for me. I would like to return the favor and come out and help you guys
Okay, one
with your
second.
adventures.
And Kronk leans over to Gregor. Go ahead and jot down wholesome as fuck.
Just wholesome
As
Is that fuck with an F or a PH?
That's with a whatever you want it to be.
FUK.
Okay, I got it on here.
Okay, continue.
So yeah, I want to come along and help you guys. My knee is so much better. I can actually use it functionally now, which I figured
That's
would be
good.
a plus.
That's good.
Sorry to ask this, but I'm gonna need a demonstration.
He stands up and walks across the room and then does a
Do a squat.
air squat.
Okay, excellent.
Good
And
form.
then-
Good form.
Goes back and sits in the chair.
It is just a
goes
job
pretty deep.
requirement that you are able to lift at least 40 pounds and spend large amounts of time on your feet. So I'm glad that you have recovered from your ailments.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Wait, did you bring anything?
Oh, like a sample?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. He goes into his bag and he pulls out some cookies, actually.
Ooh.
Oh,
And so he gives each of you guys a delicious.
Is this spicy too?
It is not spicy. It is actually very calming.
start
to
sobbing
your
with happiness.
I'm gonna.
mouth. He also brings out a little like wineskin of milk to go with your cookies, which I'm
Ooh,
sure is
milk and
greatly
cookies?
appreciated.
Interesting. Is it chilled?
Just piss warm milk.
It's not like ice cold, but
Wait,
it
myself.
it
In the
does
thermos.
seem like it was kept in like a chilled place until
This
it came
milk
out.
is.
It's like a little bit of an insulated skin.
This is
Yeah.
It's cool.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
look at him and again ask, "How are you with potatoes, mushrooms, and roots?"
my
and
wife-
meats.
That's my wife's
Fairly
breast
good.
milk.
I mean,
Awesome.
I didn't have much to cook with while I was living in the underhive,
And
so I have definitely worked with those before.
and how do
That's all I need.
you feel about meat?
Meat is amazing. I gotta tell you, I recently learned what meat tastes like, and it has changed my life for the better.
Recently,
Writing big.
He's our guy.
guy.
He's our guy.
he's a cannibal.
There's just one last thing I
He
have
was
to
a- he was a
check, and
hobo.
then I think I'm done. And I climb up on his shoulder.
It is surprisingly comfortable. It's like that pleasantly warm sensation of like, it's just like cozy, but it's not too warm.
Okay. Okay.
And he kind of like gently like strokes your like the back of like your neck in like that like the way you like pet a cat.
Like endearing,
Act nod.
affectionate manner.
Act nod sagely.
Am I the only one getting hungry talking about food?
So Kronk is gonna lean over to Gregor and be like, "Okay, we're putting this guy at number 1 right now.
Number one seed, Kevin with the
number one
bad
seed.
knee.
Yep.
Kevin, real quick.
Yes.
Do you have any combat experience?
I mean, I lived in the underhive, so I
Fighting hobos. Got it.
yep.
I'm gonna write
Definitely counts.
experienced hobo fighter.
I could love that.
Number one seed, Kevin with the bad knee.
Generally, what is your disposition on the undead?
Got that crackhead.
They are
experience.
bad.
That's good. That's
Oh,
good.
Put that.
Write
down.
that. Write that down.
Doesn't like undead.
bad.
That's that the episode of SpongeBob. Write that down. Write that down.
Anti undead. Got it.
Okay. Is there anything else that you had for us?
Where are you currently planning on traveling? It said it was a traveling position.
Land of the dead.
Oh,
Well, I mean, we got like a few.
No,
stops
we're good.
before
Yeah, there's
that,
a couple
but,
places
like,
we're going to be going
yeah.
along the way. We might be stopping in Sartosa first. Don't know if you have any experience with that.
Full disclosure, not gonna be a pleasant experience.
It's going to be probably a long trip.
If you cook me meat, I will keep you safe.
We will provide.
kind of like keeps. Are you still on his shoulder?
Yes.
He kind of like keeps scritching away.
Act like it. Tries not to give away that he's enjoying it, but because he's trying to be professional or what he assumes is professional, but he's feeling it.
Okay. I mean, again, you changed my life. I lived my whole life in the underhive, and this is my chance to go out and do something better and to help people like you guys helped me. So
Kronk's
yeah,
going to
I'm
lean
down.
over to Gregor.
We believe in second
number
chances.
number one seed.
The number one seed, Kevin with the bad knee.
Okay. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Of
You
course.
will
get on
Thank
his
you
shoulder.
again for everything.
Absolutely. You'll know by the end of the day if you have been selected.
I get off his shoulder, yeah.
Okay. Up next is a large man. He does only have one hand.
So, real quick, is he walking in right now?
Yes.
Kronk is going to say, I'm sorry, sir, but 2 hands is a job requirement. You cannot hold a sword and shield. You can hold one or the other. And
I
that's
mean,
just
it's
not
like
gonna work.
off at. There's like a little nub like at his wrist, so like you could conceivably
No,
like.
this
You
is
can
not
hold a
gonna
shield
work.
with that for sure.
It's
Yeah.
not
Ack
gonna
looks
happen.
at his hand.
Unacceptable.
Ack looks at his hand.
Wow. So just
It's not going to work.
Over to Kronk.
I'm gonna lean over to Kronk real quick and be like, "You're really setting us up for a lawsuit here. You're gonna wanna
Hey, man, he's got to be able to carry things
maybe
with both hands.
Maybe
Sir,
ease up.
sir, can you fight?
Yes. Where do you think I lost this? He like holds up his nub.
Okay, but I mean like post
Okay,
nub.
Gregor, go ahead and write down fights not well.
Sorry, we didn't get your name.
He's still alive.
We didn't get your name.
Yeah, what's your
I am Kim one-handed.
Kim, what?
Well, that's on the nose.
Really leaning into that one.
No.
What did they call you before you lost the hand?
Kim.
Interesting.
Kim, how'd you lose your hand?
Kim, one-handed.
Well,
not
you see,
good fighter.
I was
Was it an honorable fight?
yes, I was fighting some bandits that were trying to come in and attack my family. And-
Honorable.
Yeah, and I was fighting them. I had about 3 of them on me. I was trying to parry some of their weapons.
Unsuccessfully.
Can
Yes.
take 3 men at once. Just write that down.
Puts that in notes.
Can take 3 men at once.
And what's your current fighting style like?
Are you applying for the cook position?
Yes. I don't know why this is about combat.
We got to make sure
It's
we
very
can keep you
important.
safe, and if you can keep yourself safe. Okay, we're about to go into the land of dead. Or undead. So
Kind of
like,
gestures to his belt with a large assortment of large cleaving knives hanging from it.
interesting.
What's your cooking experience like?
Yeah. What do you think about meat?
Are you good with potatoes or fruits and mushrooms?
Yes.
Yeah, meat and potatoes. What are the thoughts on both of those things?
Meat is good. You gotta let it slow roast for at least a day and a half if you want that peak succulence.
Fair enough. Really quick, leans over to Gregor. Note said meat is good, not great.
You're just being a fucking hater.
Hey man, he's talking about. Hold on. He's talking about smoking these meats. All right, so that is extra brownie
Yeah,
points.
I'm gonna write smoking.
It's a long time though. I don't know.
Do you
how I
have
feel
a
about it.
Traeger?
What are your thoughts on wood pellet fire drills?
What else do you use to start fires other than wood?
That's a good point.
He has a point.
Go ahead and write down sassy as fuck.
Hey man, that coincides with
that's a
the
point.
group here.
That's a point.
Confrontation.
That's a point 4.
Yeah, but we're allowed to be. Doesn't mean everyone else can be.
Okay.
All right.
I like him.
Thank you for your time, Kim.
Wait. I get up on his shoulder.
Which shoulder?
The one with one hand.
Stop me tooing these people.
I
Damn it.
You
Stop
fit.
using
He's
that
got
line.
pretty big
Boulder shoulder.
wide shoulders. They're
broad.
muscled. They kind of remind you of Gregor's when he's not wearing his armor.
He's got them bowling ball delts.
Yeah, it's important. Ak gets up on everybody else's shoulders. They have to be, 1, comfortable with him being up on their shoulder, and 2, comfortable to sit on. All right, so Ak gets off his shoulder. He nods and gets off.
Do you have any samples for us before you leave?
Oh yeah.
We'd like to try.
Yes, he brings out
An entire pig.
I would say it's actually
Brisket.
a roast chicken from a basket.
They had a
Oh,
beer
nice.
can chicken. Wow.
It's very good. It's very it's not overly flavorful, but it's very moist and succulent.
Just very well prepared.
Yes, you can
Nice.
tell it's been cooking for
A good amount of time.
yeah.
Nothing
it's been
simple, or it's nothing fancy. It's simple but good.
Yes, you can tell a lot of time and effort went into preparing this.
Interesting.
I like that.
Okay.
Thank you, Kim. You'll be hearing from us.
Yep. You will know by the end of the day if you were selected.
Up next is a man named Gaunt.
Gong, apply for the cook position?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
Why are you surprised?
I don't know. I just
Okay. So
didn't expect it. Just didn't expect it.
Anyways,
he walks in. What are
yeah,
his
so-
appearance?
Yeah.
So I walk in. You can see that I'm covered with a light robe over some leather armor.
Oh, okay.
You can tell that I have a bow on my back,
Nice.
and I have my hood over my face. But when I walk in, I take it down,
down.
revealing my face, and I walk in and sit before you and say, "Hello, my name is Gaunt, and here for that cook position."
Huh, pleasure to meet you. Gentlemen, you want to go ahead and start?
How are
taking
you with
the-
potatoes, mushrooms, and roots?
Yep. Okay. There it is.
I am the best.
The best.
Potatoes, mushrooms.
Confident.
Mm,
I'm
both.
gonna write confident.
Yep.
Where'd you learn to cook with these?
I've kind of
Ingredients.
traveled all over the country. I've studied under some of the best.
Also, you're a professional cook.
I am a professional cook. Not only am I a professional cook, I'm a professional hunter.
Have you ever
Useful.
went against Bobby?
What?
Shit. Oh man.
What are you looking
What
for?
are you talking about? Bobby Flay.
Bobby Flay.
Talking about,
Bobby Flay.
she said Bobby, and we're talking about cooking.
Yeah, I was like, God.
My full
Forgot
name
his fucking last name.
is Gaunt Bobby Flay.
Go, Bobby Flay. It's you.
Oh my God! It's
What a roll
Bobby Flay.
persuasion check on that one.
It's gone. Deception.
Got Bobby Flay.
Go on, Bobby Ramsey.
No, yeah, I'm my being a professional cook, you know, my specialty is hunting and foraging and using those ingredients to make exquisite meals.
Oh, I like that.
There will be meat.
I didn't even have to ask.
There it is. Yeah, that
Go
ahead and
Gregor, write that down. Gregor, write that down.
Write that down.
Didn't have to ask about meat.
He's gonna write meat.
Not only am I a cook
good.
though, but I'm also a potion master.
Intriguing.
Damn, dude, you out here brewing it up.
Yeah. What kind of potions you make?
You know, your range of the mill.
I don't know what that
Health,
means.
you know, health
Healing.
potion. It really depends on the ingredients. It's
Okay,
kind of whatever I can get my hands on.
Oh, interesting. Excellent. What is your combat experience?
You know, living in this very dangerous country, I think everyone has combat experience, and I still have both my hands and my feet. So obviously, I'm not too
Damn, that's a
bad.
call out. That's a
Saw the
call
dude
out.
in the line in front of him.
I saw him.
I'm gonna underline confident.
Yep.
It kind of seems like he's saying your hometown is a dangerous place, Kronk.
Everywhere outside the hometown is quite the dangerous.
That's true.
Well,
It doesn't seem like you guys are very aware of what's going on in town, but town is very dangerous at the moment.
Wait, what?
I've noticed some things. What? Do you
Casey
have
was
some
talking
insight
about
on
that.
one?
We can talk after this interview when you call me back, but
Confident. Write that down.
I'm gonna.
Put a question mark next to.
I do have a twist here. I noticed you guys didn't have the salary posted when I applied when I came in here, but it really doesn't matter to me.
like-
I'm not looking to get paid by you.
Not motivated by money. Then what are you motivated by? Then I'm curious.
I'm really hoping to see more of the country and, you know, kind of get my hands on some loot. I'm a real loot goblin. I want some things that I can pass down to future generations.
So we're here for some adventuring.
With that, though,
acquisitions.
I ask that the money that you would have used to pay me to come adventuring with you, you hire a co-chef to go under my wing. I want a sous chef.
Fair enough.
Wants. So I'm gonna write loot goblin wants
Co-chef.
sous chef.
so how do you plan on acquiring this loot?
Yeah.
Adventuring with you with this job posting, obviously.
So you're trying to cook for us, or you trying to fight with us?
I think you know I can do both.
I'm gonna underline confident one more time.
Yeah, another line and another question mark.
I'm
while
gonna
we're at
throw I'm gonna do the question mark and then I'm gonna underline
Underline the question mark.
question mark.
it. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm glad we're on the same page. Did you happen to bring a sample at all for some food for us to try today?
That I did not because I've been unable to go hunting.
Write that
lately.
down. Write that down.
However,
Go ahead and write down those.
this actually
No
kind of ties
sample.
into your question earlier. The town currently is being plagued
No
by some creatures. If you'd like,
sample.
we could all hunt them, and I will cook them.
What creatures?
You're gonna have to talk to the town guards. That's the max. If I know, there's been a lot of mysterious deaths with claw marks and nastiness. But
Interesting. We'll have to follow.
you know,
up
it's
on
one of
that
those things where I'm not in the town guard. I'm just a simple cook. So
Okay.
Hold on one sec.
How did you get here? How did you get to Matorca?
I climb up on his shoulder.
oh, you know, people get around. We move around. I like to travel different places, learn the local culture. That's how you get your experience as a professional chef.
Where are you
come,
from?
you taste the food, and
Where are you from originally?
that is an excellent question. I, off the top of my head, I'm not quite sure, but I'm sure I'll have a better answer for that in the future.
Write that
I'm
down.
gonna underline unprepared one more time.
and how does he feel about Ack being on his shoulder?
I don't care.
Impartial.
Interesting.
Well, thank you very much for your time. This is a very interesting interview. We will let you know by the end of the day if you have been selected.
I kind of look back at the group when he leaves. I'm like, I still like Kim No Hand.
I also like him no hand, but now we have room if we were to choose this one.
I was thinking
for a co-
For
Kevin.
another.
So Kevin was the number
I
one.
was gonna say
seed.
Kevin's still my number
Yeah,
one.
I'm
have
number one
Kevin-
seeding Kevin. Like Kim was cool-ish, but I'm really not about the one hand thing because
But he cooks with
That's-
potatoes.
that's-
gonna
a
get his
little-
ass whooped.
But actually,
That's a little weird to me.
the biggest
but-
issue I had with Kim was he's all about smoking meat. Like,
Yeah, it takes
when we're
time.
on
It's
the
very
road, do we have
time-consuming.
fucking
Yeah.
12
Very
hours to
time-consuming.
wait
No,
for
you
dinner?
can't be dragging
Yes.
that shit
And
around.
Kevin is used to working with like whatever he can get, and is like we're already pretty cool with him.
Yep, good scrounging
Yeah,
experience.
good, very good
Loyal,
scrounging.
knows
Do we have
what
any
he's
more
in
cooks
for.
coming in?
And with Gaunt, we basically get a free.
Yeah, so say we bring on Gaunt, and then we can hire Kevin to be a sous chef.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I just don't know where Gon's priorities are.
Okay.
You
That's
know what I
fair.
mean?
Well, I mean, I didn't ask for their priorities. So
Yeah,
I
we're
mean,
just trying to hire.
It seems
It's
like
That's what I'm saying. Like we're trying to hire a cook, but he's doesn't seem like his
wants to
priority is
well, if
cooking.
we've got two cooks,
He's an adventurer.
we've got both options, and it's free help, and he's got combat experience,
Mm.
and he's got foraging experience.
Let's do it.
He's actually overqualified for the
Let's do
position.
it.
He's checking
do
the
it.
boxes.
But that's got me suspicious.
I mean,
Suspicious.
there's a lot of people that are usually looking for a way out of shitty situations.
You know who wasn't
who are willing
suspicious?
to,
Kevin.
take pay cuts, things like that. So I'm here for it. Hands in favor of the chef, co-chef for Gaunt and
Gaunt, Bobby Flay, and Kevin with the bad knee.
Hands up.
Kevin with the bad knee.
I think it's unanimous.
Yeah.
All right, unanimous decisions.
I'm cool with it.
Can we just retcon that Kevin with the bad knee? Like, not even retcon, but like mentally picturing, like, we just hired Rickety Cricket, right?
Pretty much.
What? How?
He's like,
He was Rickety Cricket.
Yeah, he was a
He
hobo.
was Rickety Cricket,
Like,
basically.
in the
Damn.
underhive, like, so yeah, we have.
He's Rickety Cricket when he gets a job with his family and it's
Yeah.
like going clean.
Oh
Minus
shit.
the making out with a gold.
Yeah, minus doing PCP.
Minus the
yeah.
fact that like none of that actually happened and
He's
it was
Rickety
just a
if he,
high.
like, actually did it and was clean. Okay.
Oofta.
So next up, we are looking for a soldier, or our frontline medic, or our bard. What are we feeling next?
Let's go medic.
Medic.
I'm cool with medic.
Medic. Medic. it is.
Medic.
Okay.
I get hurt a lot.
Medical professional line. inbound.
Hold on, you guys. Do we even need a medic if
He can make help.
if Gaunt is over here?
Well, I mean, it'll be
Telling us he
nice
can make
because they can
potions.
take care of basic day-to-day ailments for our traveling companions, especially if we're gone from the camp. They can tend to them
I guess.
since we'll be out and about doing things.
Do you think they can do anything about this? And he holds up his hand, missing fingers.
Probably not.
No.
No,
Yeah.
that's very much beyond what we're looking for.
But that mole. No, yeah.
But they can check if it's
Wait,
benign.
wait, what mole? What mole?
What's a mole?
Okay. The first one in is a man. He appears to be about middle-aged, kind of like salt and pepper beard, salt and pepper hair. Pretty short, focused.
Let's look.
He walks in. He takes a look at you guys, sits down. Greetings, I am Latimer Oldstone. He kind of hands you his resume.
What was that name one more time?
Latimer?
Latimer?
Latimer.
Latimer.
Oldstone?
Oldstone.
Oldstone. Thank
Like
you
a
for the
stone that's
pronunciation.
old.
Intriguing.
I'm gonna write prepared.
Where does that name derive from?
Well, you see, my family has been in this area forever. We are older than the stones.
Intriguing.
I do like stones.
That's fascinating.
They're like rocks, but different.
Okay. Fargrim, I believe you have a question for the esteemed gentleman.
The medic.
Fargrim?
Yeah.
Can you do
Very
anything
well.
about this? And he holds up his hand with
He
the
is
missing
going
fingers.
to get in very close, and he is going to kind of like spread your hand out and look at it very closely and kind of flip it over. And then
Ow, careful, careful.
Oh, he's very gentle. He's like kind of like the methodical way that like
Finessing it.
yeah, he's like finessing it. He's like kind of like massaging it almost.
That tickles.
Axe foot starts like kicking a little bit from tickles.
Did you lose these to magic?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I will not be able to do anything to help you with that. But he kind of like
I'm right bad at his job. No, just kidding.
he's gonna just start like doing like a full body inspection of you to like look you over for ailments.
Okay.
Sir, excuse me, real quick. Could you please put my friend down?
Hey. Let him.
He's
do
not
his
like
work.
picking
never
you
mind.
up.
All right.
I mean, are you
Just like leans back in his chair.
okay?
Like
Yeah, he's like looking you over and like checking you, and like he like takes some measurements.
Flashlight in the
Yeah.
eyeballs.
Yeah. Do like a complete like solid medical.
Axe
once
just
over.
getting a physical.
Yeah. He will not do a prostate exam though.
That's fair.
I don't know if Ack has
So
a
not, I'm
prostate.
gonna write not thorough. Just not.
He is then
Thorough.
going to kind of like pat At's head, give him a lollipop.
What's
Who is next?
what's your experience
Gregor,
with
Write that down. Write that down. He gave me a lollipop.
Lollipop.
There.
what's your experience with I guess doing your job in a combat situation?
I really haven't had experience with that. I've mostly worked
Or under
The-
stress, like high stress.
upper tiers. Well, some of the clients I've worked with have been total Karens.
Okay.
You know, I mostly deal with the nobles. And
So
their
any
children.
any like big trauma experience?
No combat experience.
No practical experience.
Like any like large
I mean, there
gaping holes in people?
we've had a few major accidents that I have helped stitch up in
Okay.
recent years.
Any missing limbs?
Who's next for their physical?
Okay, you can go.
Don't touch me.
Yeah, we don't need that right now.
You can go.
We'll let you know at the end of the day if you were selected. Thank you for your time.
He kind of walks out.
Wait. Ack gets on his shoulder.
We don't need a fucking family doctor.
Unfortunately, I feel like his talents maybe wouldn't be that
family
well.
practitioner, not exactly the best for
What we're gonna be
high stress, low comfort environments.
He did give me a lollipop though.
He seems quite nice. He's probably very good
He
at
seems
his
like
job.
he seems like the kind of doctor that's gonna put like a little teddy bear sticker where he's gonna put the shot
Yeah,
Yep.
I like that.
right in the nose.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next.
Next.
Up next.
Next.
Next,
You see
please.
a young woman walk in. She hands you a piece of paper with her resume on it.
Oh, okay.
She seems to be like,
Does she only have one piece of paper or one for everybody?
she has one piece of paper. Again, she was also not told this was a
Unprepared.
panel.
Not prepared.
Did not expect the unexpected.
Hello, I am Susan Vidi.
Hello,
I've been a
Susan.
nurse
Susan.
for a little bit. Kronk, I have to say, I'm a huge fan.
Kronk kind of like perks up in
God.
his chair.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Nope.
Your educational reforms have changed my life. That is actually how I
Intriguing.
got into nursing.
Oh, absolutely fantastic.
Yes, I didn't really know what I want to do with myself, and then you made these education reforms, and I was able to go and get some education, and now I'm good at nursing. And
I am
I'm
so
actually
happy for you.
really interested in how bodies work, and I didn't realize that was a thing up until recently.
Oh,
So pretty cool. I can't help
love
but notice you said the word nursing a bunch. So you're not a doctor?
No,
Okay. So you're just here to kiss some ass or
Not
Wait.
excuse me, but is a corpsman a doctor or? Okay.
So wait, how do bodies work?
I'm still working on learning that. But I have this book that I borrowed from the mage, and apparently there's like things inside of you that like do
you
things.
can go.
do you have that book on you?
Yes, she like
May
kind
I
of like
see it for a moment?
yeah. She
Okay.
kind of hands it over. It's basically like a human anatomy book.
Yeah, Kronk's gonna flip through it real quick and be like, "This is actually super informative." Anyways, here you go, and hands it back. By the way, you're hired.
No.
Excellent job.
No.
Wait,
no.
We'll see you later.
This is important. This is
Nope.
important.
Kronks.
No.
Nuts.
I have to get on.
I'm gonna look at her and say you can go.
I have to get on her
This is
shoulder
Kronk's
first.
hiring event, so
It's not.
Kronk does have the final say because he's
False.
paying for it.
I think it's
No.
So you said you're still in school then. So do you have any actual like on the job experience?
No,
Or
but I
is
would
it-
love to learn, and I feel like this is a really good like
It's a
internship
great
for me
learning
to learn.
No.
opportunity.
Wait, how do you feel about
You haven't
traveling
even- hold
into
on,
the
hold on.
land of the undead?
Experience.
That sounds very interesting and informative, and I'm very curious how undead bodies work.
That is,
because
it's an
if
excellent learning
a
experience.
live
Don't
body
you need to
looks
finish
like
your
this,
don't you need to finish your schooling? Like you're not actually certified?
what do you mean certification?
I'm gonna turn to Gregor. How
Like, do you have your
undead
license?
bodies work?
Matorca is all about licensing. Okay. You tell me you don't have a license?
We don't have licenses.
Okay,
for
you can go.
this.
You can't go.
You can go.
You can't go.
So real quick. So you have no actual on the job experience. You have any experience in a combat situation?
Yes, I grew up with a lot of brothers.
It's not what I'm
and,
asking, but okay.
Well, let her finish.
Let her finish.
Yeah, they and some of the other boys around the neighborhood kind of have to defend yourself.
Yeah, it can get scrappy at times.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, have you ever stabbed somebody?
No,
Would you
Okay,
be willing?
I'm out.
maybe depends on who
Well,
they are and like what they've done.
Wait,
Because like some people deserve to be stabbed more than others.
This is very true.
that's a good point.
Not willing to stab.
No, she said she was willing to stab.
It says willing to stab.
Yeah,
And maybe.
she said willing to stab under correct circumstances.
I hope you're never a manager.
I don't do hesitation.
Okay.
That's fair. That's fair.
So are you willing to learn on the job combat experience?
Yeah, that actually sounds really cool. Like I said, like this whole learning thing is just, it's so fun. And like, I really enjoy learning things.
I would love the opportunity to provide some tutelage for you on
I
combat
would-
experience.
She kind of like melts a little bit. She's like, I would love that.
Fascinating.
This hurts me.
I didn't realize Kronk's last
Ack,
name
would
was
you
Weinstein.
love to go ahead and sit upon her shoulder?
Yeah, sure. Hold on.
She looks a little confused at this.
Don't move.
I jump up on her shoulder.
Don't move.
She just kind of sits there, like very still, very confused, a little freaked out.
But is it comfortable?
Gregor, write that down.
Is it comfortable?
Is it comfortable?
I mean, she's wearing some like nice, like kind of like smooth, like kind of like satiny clothes. So it's like it's
Okay,
like smooth
okay.
and
So is he
soft.
like slip? Is
Came
he
to a
slipping
job-
off? Is
came
that?
into a job interview rocking like a satin like teddy?
Yeah.
Is he slipping off because it's too?
No.
Because it's so soft.
I mean, she has like sleeves on. It's not like actually a teddy. She's wearing like
It's physically impossible for me to slip off of anything.
Yeah, Ack, go
She's
ahead
wearing,
and
like, a
write
nice,
down
like,
very
satin blouse.
comfortable.
Comfortable, but
You also have a-
Very
she seems uncomfortable.
comfortable.
She'll learn. It's very sporadic, you know. You remember
Kronk?
when you used to pop up on Gregor and he would always scream at you?
Kronk?
True.
He was also pretty
That's
uncomfortable
true.
initially.
I only
I'm gonna
was
need-
allowed up on Fargrim like yesterday.
I want you to hide your boner for like 5 seconds.
I'm just very excited to have someone who's interested in learning useful and applicable.
We don't
role
need somebody
skills.
learning. We need somebody who knows
Straight up.
how to patch
I'm gonna
people
make
up.
a perception check.
okay.
Oh, fuck, drop my dice.
Drop dice.
Oh, you're dropping
Oh.
dice, dude.
Hey, how do you
That's an
feel? about-
18. Does Kronk have a boner?
Yes.
Kronk, do you?
No, he's got like maybe a little bit of a half chub. Is she attractive?
Yeah, she's like really pretty.
How
So,
do you
yeah, a
feel
little bit of a
about
half
meat?
chub.
Just gonna write.
He's more like
Half
excited that this person like is
chub.
really interested in him and his political
And
interests.
and him.
And
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full stop.
Yeah, that's not what we're looking for.
All of the above. These are all great things.
Not what we're looking for.
All right. Well, we'll let you know.
And do we really want a nurse on the team though?
No.
I really don't like nurses.
I'm self-hating. It's fun.
Yeah, totally.
Real quick, before you depart, are you able to cast certain basic healing spells such as Cure Wounds, Sanctuary, Aid, and Lesser Restoration? Is this within your repertoire of skills?
I mean, not all of them, but I feel like they could be.
Kronk suddenly, like, his
We'll keep you
boisterous
posted.
enthusiasm, like, dims.
I noticed
They didn't teach us magic.
the half chub deflates.
I don't
all the
know if that's like coming later with the reforms, but they taught us more of like practical side of things.
Okay.
time. I mean,
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Of course.
I appreciate everything that you do for this town, and please go ahead and continue to take advantage of those wonderful reform benefits.
We'll let you
And,
know.
thank you, Kronk, for everything you have done. I mean, you've saved the
yeah, no,
world
it's fine.
now.
Okay, we'll
Thank
Yeah,
you.
just
Keep it posted.
Next.
Can you get the door? Can you get the door?
Can you hold
please?
that door?
I'm gonna look at Kronk and be like, "Thank God, dude."
So
I
go
was
ahead and put a question.
I was
mark
getting
next to that
worried.
name.
I was getting worried for a little bit.
She was in. We're gonna get a question. I did like her better than Latimer though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
She wasn't a fan of me being up on her shoulder though.
Yeah, I was a big
Little
fan
weird.
until she lost me at a little bit of like the lack of practical,
Application of anything.
mostly of like the magical.
My
ability.
problem is that she has no real world experience at all.
Yeah, well, you know what?
Like
She's
most
a
nurses.
dude. She's
Did
literally
Ack-
a nurse, still in nursing school. I can tell you from experience that
Means nothing.
means nothing.
what would Gregor know about that?
Oh, that's sorry. That's game in the game. Gregor wouldn't know.
I feel like Gregor. I mean, Gregor understands the career field though. Like,
I mean, he's a
Does he?
paladin. I mean, I'm a paladin.
Basic understanding,
yeah. I mean,
basic concept.
Yeah.
Anyways, who's next?
Up next is Dia Schlepp.
Dia Schlepp.
Dia Schlepp.
What?
I already like her.
Dia
Dia-
Schlepp.
Know how I feel about that last name.
Dia
Schlap.
Schlap.
She slaps, dude.
It's a very unbecoming last name, in my opinion. Speaking as Kronk.
Okay.
Dia Schlap.
She's going to walk in. She's
Dia
she's
Schlap
older,
on these nuts.
like probably like mid to late 50s.
I don't know why I'm imagining like a heavier set woman with like braids, like a German, like a very German
Yes.
vibe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like a
like
dress, but she's got an apron on for some reason, even though she's not
Yeah.
cooking.
yep.
For real.
She
There's
just
there's like
always wears an
blood
apron.
stains
Yeah.
a little bit on it.
Nice, nice.
God, I can't do a German accent, so this isn't gonna work well. But just to all our listeners, just pretend this is a good German accent.
Just do like just do Borat.
Let's do Borat.
Hello, that's my life.
Yeah, I here for job.
That's not bad.
So Dia,
So you're here for the job.
Hello.
Yeah.
What job?
I wave.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm here from the. Yeah, I lost it.
Just
yeah,
It was going fine.
you went Wisconsin with it, but that's
You're going
okay.
fine.
Keep going.
You can go Wisconsin with it. You can go like
Wisconsin's
real
pretty German.
northern. Yeah, go northern
just go
Wisconsin with
Uper.
it.
Yeah, just go
get
Uper.
Go Uper.
with it.
full Uper.
Ah.
It's
We're
not too
going
far
Uper.
off.
My
there.
downside to
Just get
DMing is
Canadian.
I can't do accents.
Me either.
in real life.
Just do your
Get
best.
Canadian.
It's okay.
The Uper.
A Uper. Eh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there it is.
Just
I'm from the north.
What part
Up
of
north.
North to where?
North
I
the.
love how we all adopted it.
We're just like
You're helping me along. I appreciate that.
It's like
Well, it's second nature to us.
Yeah, we all go yeah,
fishing for
we
walleye.
know exactly what she's shooting for.
full native.
North of the empire. Yeah.
Oh, interesting. So you are from like maybe the Kislev region ish.
Oh yeah.
Kislev, mommy.
Interesting.
How far north does the empire go? I don't know.
The Chaos Witch.
Very far up north. Yeah.
I don't know where that is.
She's from very far.
Yeah,
How
you've
far?
never
Yeah.
been there. It's very
Kislev.
far.
On a scale of like 1 to 10.
Anyways,
9.
what kind of like practical
counting
application
his fingers.
experience do you have for the skills of a frontline medic?
Oh, I take the blood and I keep the blood on the inside. Yeah.
I like it.
Go ahead and write down keeps blood inside.
We're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. Write that down. Write that down.
Some of the blood leaks out. Yeah,
Blood,
but I get most of it back in.
Okay.
Inside.
Go ahead and add a question
Wait, you
mark next
put
to that.
the
right?
blood?
You put the blood back in.
Question mark.
Yeah, blood goes inside.
Do you have the practical skills of being able to cast Cure Wounds, Sanctuary, Aid, or Lesser Restoration?
I don't do the magic. Yeah. No.
No?
Nah.
Do the magic.
Nah magic.
But you do like
Don't do
So how do you
That's
heal?
witch- Witchcraft.
magic.
It's witchcraft, you say?
Yeah.
Like that magic or all magic?
Yeah.
Okay,
That's gonna be a problem.
we greatly appreciate your time, and I think we have everything we need from you. We will let you know by the end of the day if you made it.
I like her.
I could. Oh man, yeah. I was really.
I like
If she-
the whole keeping the blood on the
So,
inside thing.
I'm just gonna lean over. Like, if she has a problem with all magic,
Yeah, it's not gonna
a
work.
serious
That's a
issue.
hard no.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a serious issue.
But she keeps the blood on the inside.
She keeps the blood
Sometimes.
on the
Sometimes.
She puts it back in.
Sometimes it leaks
But she puts.
out.
But she puts it back in.
She puts it back in. That's the thing.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and put a line through that name,
I hate when my blood gets out of my
Don't do
body.
that. Don't do that.
Dia Schlepp is the number 1 seed.
Dia Schlepp is a
Dia
no-go.
slap. She slaps, dude.
Dia
Number
Schlepp.
Dia
one
slap
so
slaps.
far.
Dude, number 1 medic and number 1.
One in their hearts, dude. All right, Miss Schlep. There's
Are
a
there
door.
any more?
There was, but you notice that Dia kind of went up to them and talked with them, and then they kind of get really pale and like walk away.
God
very
damn
quickly.
it. Dia's out here threatening people? Is that what just happened?
Not
Gets
necessarily. They get like.
To be
pale.
fair, that fits.
Okay,
That fits with the group.
Do I see this? Like outside?
Dia's
Trying
sexually
to?
harassing fucking
mean-
candidates.
Well, I mean, is the door closed? Like, did the door close after her?
We want to see
When she
like,
talked
I
to the
wanna
next
see if there's
person or
anyone
not?
else out there. Do I see them like?
You see someone
Terrifiedly walking
power walking away
Oh, okay.
From us or Dia?
from like the hiring event.
General vicinity. Okay.
Madam Schlepp.
Okay. Well, there's no one else there. So,
Shit.
what was option number 2's name again?
Oh my god, the fucking nurse.
The nurse.
Shit.
She's the best option we got.
Susan Vitti.
Susan. Put number 1 seed for Susan right now.
It's Vitti, right? Is that how I pronounce it?
Susan-
I wrote Vitti.
It doesn't matter.
VIYDE.
This is fucking sad.
Okay, so we either get
At least
we
she's
either get
competent enough to
nursing
learn on the
school,
job.
or we get the old lady who puts the blood.
Back in. We need the blood back in, you guys. That's what we need.
Me and Fargrim are on the same page here.
If Dia wasn't anti-magic,
Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that she's gonna sit here and refer to Gregor as a
I will murder
witch,
that woman.
That is
Like-
for her well-being, she needs to not.
Yeah. No. Oh, you're
So
right.
we're going with med school. Med school,
As of
Sally.
right now, number one
Nursing
seed
school.
med school.
Yeah.
Nursing
We're-
school. Sorry, nursing
Yeah,
school.
well,
We'll
Gregor, you,
revisit this.
Yeah,
you have
we'll
a weird
revisit this, yeah.
peculiarity about this. You're very peculiar or
Gaunt
particular.
Gaunt
we could
does
do a
have-
repost, you know.
Gaunt does have healing spells.
Oh yeah, we don't know that, but
Is Gauntlet just sitting outside of the tent? She's like,
Well, I
Pokemon, I'm still
hey guys,
listening.
Gaunt has healing spells.
Gaunt's just
Oh,
fucking
we-
hovering.
We know he can like create potions and stuff like that.
but we
like,
also have like 7,000 louds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're looking
But I
for
mean,
like a dedicated person for
my thing is this.
our staff.
I don't want. Maybe if we can get Susan back in there. I would like to ask: does she put the blood on the inside?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming we have someone like staffing this event, calling people in.
Yeah, we
for
have an
it.
usher.
Yeah.
It's just Ack. Susan.
So I just,
Can you come back in here?
Get Susan back in here, please?
Susan has left.
She has left?
They're all leaving after the interview because you say you're
Okay.
like gonna get in touch with them, so they have
Very
not been
well.
hanging around.
We
after.
have not found contact points for any of them. We're gonna have to figure something out. We have not been asking for ways to contact them.
well, I mean, when they arrived, did they fill out some sort of form at all?
I would assume the
She gave us
resume
her
they
resume,
gave you.
so
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Has like
My
contact.
problem-
Yeah.
Can I take her resume, look at her address, and run after her?
Sure.
I can run really, really fast.
Act just takes off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you actually end up catching up with her because she's only been gone for like.
Susan.
5 minutes.
dry heaving.
Yes.
like airball for some
we
reason.
we have a follow-up question for you.
Okay.
If someone was
That's not how you'd word that. That's way more complex.
Where do you put the blood?
If you see blood, do you put it back in?
if someone was bleeding, would you take the blood and put it back on the inside?
I mean, granted, I'm still kind of new to this, but I do believe that blood does go
Do you keep the blood on the
on
inside?
the inside. So yes,
Good.
the blood should be on the inside.
I just feel like such a dentist moment right now. It's like, you keep it on the inside.
Does the blood stay in the inside?
You keep it in, Susan.
All right, it's an interesting answer. Interesting answer. We will get in touch with you maybe. Bye. And then he runs back. Guys, I found her. So
Already wigged out by
she-
Ack. And then that happened.
she said she would probably put the blood back on the inside.
Puts blood back on the.
But does she keep it?
Blood inside. I feel like that's more on us to keep the blood on the inside.
No, man, because she's gotta put pressure. You know.
Well, we gotta keep
put
it in.
pressure,
She's gotta put it
clot it.
back in.
Are there, so there's no more medic candidates, right?
No. So
We got to. It's got to be Susan.
it's got to be Susan.
'Cause I don't.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
I'm
that's
not on
embarrassing,
board with
guys.
this.
Latimer
This is an
gonna touch me
embarrassing selection.
Latimer's going to touch me inappropriately,
Probably.
and I'll probably have to murder Dave Schlep.
Should I go tell her, or should we wait?
Oh, we'll wait for now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so moving on, we still have our soldier and our bard.
Oh
Did we do
God,
the soldier?
why are you laughing? I'm scared. Bard.
Bard?
Bird.
Okay, let's continue on.
Okay.
Bard's next, right? We said.
Yep, bard.
The first person that comes in, he is a young man, probably young 20s. Zuji. He comes in and he just starts singing. And unfortunately, he is not necessarily good at singing, but he gives you his resumes. Here's my resume.
What's his name?
So he's like singing his sentences, like
Yes.
he's singing.
He
like,
is not speaking. He is living his life in a musical.
Damn.
What's his name?
Zuji.
That's
G. I'm gonna write committed to the craft.
I am here
Committed
for you to judge.
I
I
only
am
have-
the best.
craft.
I only have one question for you.
Yes,
How
Mr.
are you
Dwarf.
at tossing coins?
And salads.
Let me pull a coin, and he kind of flicks it through the air, over his shoulder at you. Let me roll to see how well he
Flicks
does
it
that.
at me.
Yeah,
Like to you.
yeah.
Toss a coin.
That's like a
Toss a coin
6.
at
So
your
it doesn't
center.
hit you. It passes next to your head,
I
but
catch
it.
a
Well.
few inches off. Yeah.
I catch it.
No.
Okay.
well,
Hey man,
Not
or
accurate.
maybe that was really good and he just didn't want to hit you right in the face.
Not.
I mean,
accurate.
you'd think it would come right to me.
I'm
you
gonna
know,
see
I'd
that. I'm
catch
gonna
it.
ask, what were you aiming for?
Yeah.
exactly where it went. Why else would I do that?
Go ahead and write down quick on their feet.
Quick.
How do you feel
Feet.
about going to the land of the dead?
I write great songs, so I am totally here for adventures where I can sing all day.
I can't do this.
Could you define great? Because I don't know about great songs.
I am the best at what I do.
Give me an example. What is a song you've wrote?
I'm doing it right now. The world is my song. It never ends.
So you operate an exclusive perpetuity of improv.
I'm just gonna write.
Yes, I do, Mr. Kronk.
That's actually
The greatest.
extremely impressive.
So you don't write songs. You just narrate what you're doing.
I'm gonna write.
The world is my
his
song.
Yep,
The
there it is.
world,
World is his song.
Is his song.
Do you catalog these songs at all, or do you just sing them and forget them?
As you go.
They are part of me and part of the world, as we are all part of each other
So if I
and
was
part
to
of the
ask
world.
you to recite to
Terrible.
me what you had just said from the beginning of this encounter, could you?
I could try. Hello, my name is Uji. Here is my resume, Mr. Kronk, sir.
You can go away.
That was actually more impressive than I thought it was going to be.
I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it.
I don't.
Do you have any combat experience?
I once hit someone with my loot, and it broke my loot. That is why I have no loot today.
No, I'm gonna write just no loot.
Can you do magic?
He's gonna kind of get really close to you. Oh, is this magic? And he's gonna pull a coin out from behind your ear or nubbin or whatever you have.
I'm gonna walk away and just massage my head.
Ack is going to
Just gets up and walks out.
Ack
Yeah.
is going to cast silence on him.
He starts like trying to sing, and then he realizes there's no sound, and he has like a little bit of an existential crisis.
Ack sighs deeply.
I watch intently.
He's like getting like more and more agitated the more he's trying to sing, and nothing is coming out.
Okay.
There's like
Gregor, go ahead and put
stressed like
does
mime
not
noises.
perform well in high stress situations.
Mm-hmm.
And Ack, thank you very much. That's enough.
I drop silence.
Oh my god, I don't know what to do. I was not singing.
Yep. Okay.
And
Okay.
oh my god.
Please leave.
Oh my god.
We're just gonna need you to tone it down a little bit.
Oh, I don't know what to do. I was not singing.
I'm gonna
And
go
the
to
world
him.
is my song.
I'm gonna pick
and there
him
was
up,
no song.
and I'm
Was there
gonna
a world?
walk him out.
Fargrim just comes back in and just
Fargrim
grabs
picks him up and walks him out and just sets him down on the opposite side of the door.
Kronk's gonna like
Bargain fucking bounces.
look
this
back
dude.
over to Gregor and be like,
I should have left
he was
silence
winning
up.
me over.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. I was
The
not
world is
sold
his
initially, but I didn't hate it.
No?
Out of game, I kind of want to pick him just so Amber has to constantly
I know.
sing.
I know. I'm kind of here for like at first I was like, wow, that's really annoying, but then I was like, wow, that's like
But
really
here's
interesting.
But here's my question.
It was
What are
just
you
growing on me?
But here's my question though. What are you looking for in a bard? Like someone to just sing
Yeah,
to
the
you at
retention
all
issue
times?
is really
or
not
somebody
sticking
who
for
like
me.
sings about your adventure and actually like makes it
The
a
other thing is
song?
that like they can just like make it up on the fly, which is also kind of like interesting, and it's a neat take because
it's
when they
kinda-
go places, they just kind of make up stories.
That's
about
kind of the job of a bard,
experiences. Yeah, so it's like it may
literally-
not be like a recorded thing, but it is a recitation of an experience with like a personalized flavor. So yeah, I got mixed feelings. Mixed feelings. Put down next to the name question mark, no number. We'll see where we end up. Okay. Next.
Next walks in a woman. She has like a like braid of like white hair, so she seems to be getting along a little bit. But you know,
Okay.
she kind of has like
Very
that
nice.
worldly kind of look.
Really quick, Miss, Ms, or Ms?
Ms.
What was that?
Ms.
Okay, interesting.
Not married. Or don't believe she's married.
I'm really getting the vibe from these interviews that you're just trying to find like a bang maid.
No.
Oh, what a bang maid.
No.
I need a bang maid, Charlie.
She kind of hands out copies of her resume. She has
Ma'am?
actually a couple extra.
Ooh.
I am Ingrid Mosdam. You get like strong mom vibes from her.
Prepared.
Ooh,
I like
Ingrid
that.
Mosdam
I like that.
And strong mom vibes.
Mom,
Prepared.
vibe,
Write that
mom,
down.
mom vibes
Prepared.
are always appreciated.
Mom vibes.
What is your work experience as a storyteller?
So I have spent the last several years out exploring in the world, collecting stories, collecting knowledge, I remember you when you were a kid, you little scamp.
Oh,
Yeah.
Interesting.
teaches children.
Not many people know me from those days.
Do you have any songs of him?
Not of him. I'd like to add to the repertoire a little bit. Most of my adventures have led me north through the Empire, just trying to find adventure and just kind of hone my skills and help out where I can.
You've been north?
Interesting.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on Middenheim?
It's a very interesting place. I feel like it gets a bad rap around here. I found some of the stories, especially, and the tales and epics of the the wolves
of Jeffrey?
Middenheim. Who's Jeffrey?
Good answer. Good answer.
Okay, go ahead and write that down.
Yeah, the classical take they take on their lore of Ulrich, I found very informative and interesting.
Likes. I'm just gonna write likes wolves. And your thoughts on Ulrich?
I find him a very interesting god.
In what way?
I wish he cared for his sons more.
You're just gonna hear behind Gregor's house, just like
Stern yet benevolent.
Like air squeak and a deep exhale. Pen freezes for a second.
His head so close to home.
I'm gonna write too real.
Do you,
Yep.
do you sing songs or tell stories or what do you do?
What's your niche?
Yeah, what do you
I do
do?
both. Again, like I go out, I collect
Multi-talented.
knowledge.
Go ahead and write that down. Multi-talented.
Yeah, I enjoy learning things and spreading that knowledge.
How do you feel about dwarves?
I have no problems with your people. I find them very interesting. I found
A lot of things
their
interesting.
historic traditions. Granted, you're a very private people, but I find the few myths I've heard very interesting and informative about your culture.
Okay. I like you.
If you have more, I would love to learn more about it. But I understand that you guys are a private people, and I do not want to go against that.
All right.
I'm gonna climb up on
Go
her
ahead and
shoulder.
write down understands social cues.
Yeah, right?
Understand.
I'm gonna climb
It's a
up.
big
on her,
problem for us.
I'm gonna climb up on her shoulder and be like, so you traveled around a bunch, so you can take care of yourself.
Yes, I am looking to go on one last adventure before I fully retire. I've been back in town for a bit, but
We go.
How do you feel about
Got an adventure for you,
How do you
dude.
feel about the land of the undead?
I think there would be a lot of interesting lost knowledge there that is worth preserving in one form or another.
Okay.
I would concur.
How is it up on her shoulder?
It is.
Scampers over.
She smells kind of like cookies, and it's pretty. It's not bad. It's a decent shoulder. Yeah, she's a little
It's a little older.
thin. Like
Grandma's
you can tell,
cookies.
there's not like a lot there. She's a little bit like. You sitting up there, you're almost a little worried that you're gonna hurt her somehow.
Does
But
she appear physically frail, or how does she
just
hold up?
a little bit. I mean, she's older, so you can kind of see that she's been through some stuff. There's a long scar kind of going up her hand and her arm.
Kind of lean over to Gregor. Go ahead and write down high mileage.
That's so fucked up.
Dude.
It's true.
Mylan.
Okay.
Not
is there
not
anything
afraid
that
of the
you have
undead.
for
Okay.
us?
Do you have any knowledge that would help me better prepare for this adventure?
We can go over
There's
that.
gonna be some undead.
Yeah, that's more of an on hiring discussion.
Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of information to share. Our destinations, we will be heading south. Land of the Dead is a destination. We may be heading to the island of Sartosa as well.
Oh, they have some wonderful shanties there.
Oh, you been there?
Not recently. It's been a while.
But
Okay.
you have been.
But you have.
Yes, in my youth,
Ooh,
I took a
Intriguing.
ship out there.
interesting. All right.
Okay. Well, I believe that's all we needed from you for today. You will know by the end of the evening if you have been selected.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Kronk's going to get up and kind of open the curtain for her.
Oh, thank you.
Respectful.
You always were a, kind soul.
Just like a quaint little kind of bow.
She kind of looks at you that way that your grandma looks at you, when you did right and you were courteous.
Kronk's totally vibing right now.
Number 1 seed.
Yeah, he's gonna
Yeah, she
close the
smelled like-
blind behind
she
her
smelled
and
like
go ahead and be
cookies.
like, number 1 seed.
She smelled like cookies.
And is there anyone else? I asked.
I
the
feel like
usher.
she would knit me a shirt,
She might actually.
a nice sweater.
You never know. Yes, there are 2 more applicants.
There's 2 more applicants.
Yep.
I never owned a sweater.
My heart just broke for Ack a little bit there. Everyone needs a good fuzzy sweater.
Okay, Kronk is gonna go sit back
Okay.
down. And I think real quick with that, we'll wrap up the episode
Okay.
because we're pushing 2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Might
we'll
wanna-
we'll
That's a long
double
time.
back in. We'll finish up with the rest of these 2 applicants next time, and we will get our final interviews for the soldier, I believe.
Yeah, we still have the. Let me go back to my.
The rest of the bards and the soldiers.
Yes.
So 2 bards
2 more
remaining,
bards
and
and
then
the
the soldier
soldiers.
line.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sweet.
Thank you guys very much for hanging out with us again today. I hope you guys are enjoying our little RP interview session for our hiring event. Ben, any closing words?
Just make sure to follow us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to podcasts, and share us with all your friends. Spread the word. We have a Patreon. If you would like to support us, you can submit NPCs that will eventually show up in the podcast. And we actually have prequel episodes from before we got good recording equipment, and where you can meet or see more adventures and actually where the party met Ack. We also have an Etsy shop. I think it's etsy.com/shop/Kronkmart.
Yep.
For
You can just search Kronk.
drop dice merch
Yeah.
that is handmade by our DM Amber.
Quick closing shout to our patrons for continuing to support us. Tom, Charity, Will, Courtney, and Nathan. You guys are the shit.
We fucking love you
appreciate
guys.
Yeah, we,
Yeah, thank
we
you.
very much do love you guys.
Pretty cool.
Can't do it without you guys.
We do crank out episodes like at a high rate on a day. So the release stretch goes a lot further than our recording periods. So if we end up with more patrons and you're listening to this, we will get to you and we will include you on here
holidays are rough.
whenever the recordings surpass that time period. But thank you guys very much for supporting us. We love you a bunch, and we'll catch you next time.
Love you, fam.
Bye-bye.